his teammates to go first, give them some vision, and then you blink and RP, right? You find a good RP. If you have to go first on Magnus, chances of getting a good RP is going to be significantly a lot lower.
Prepare for battle.
So here's my question then. Who is going to feed themselves to give Magnus vision this game?
Yeah, the thing is, right, I was about to get to that. Nobody's standing in front. Like, you imagine the team fight, right? There's 5 heroes. Who is going to stand in front for the enemy to go on them? Everybody kind of doesn't want to be the one that is focused by the enemy, right? Everybody's like waiting. They want to wait. And PA can do it at some point, but it's going to be a long time, right? Before all that, who's going to do it? I don't feel like anybody is comfortable doing it. Maybe there's like some other Magnus build, like he builds auras and he stands in front. I don't know. But if he's going for the conventional build, what everybody does right now, their heroes don't really function very well because everybody kind of does the same role, stands behind and wait. So it's not that easy to execute a draft like this. Whereas for Team Titan, they have a more balanced all-rounded lineup. Tanking is like frontline, Doom's kind of pseudo frontline, Berserker pseudo frontline, then there's backliners, Moita and Phoenix. So it's, I think, a lot easier to execute the team fight for Team Titans.
I think at this stage, Dota, you mentioned something pretty specific, right? Is ease of execution goes a really long way, right? Like if you are kind of on just this fight is going to go this way, this way, this way, and then we're going to do that every time. It's sometimes just that simple to win fights. Like you don't need to overthink it. You just need to play the way your heroes are meant to be played. And Yakult, like they can kind of do that, but you have to adapt now to sort of what Titan are doing. Like you said, no frontline means you can't. Like you have to play pickoffs. You can't show something. You kind of need to rely on Lion Lina.
You have to be creative with how you do it.
Yeah.
Not the most reliable. I think Dota, again, it's a very complicated game. A lot of small little things could ruin the whole result of or the whole direction of the game. So you want everything to be as natural as possible, as easy as possible. You don't want to, like you say, complicate things. Because we're all humans after all, right? We're gonna make mistakes. Yep. You kind of expect, okay, I have this draft, we have this timing, we can't afford to even make one single mistake. That's not what you want. I think at the end of the day, you want the draft to have a lot of room for error, right? You mess up one time, but we still have plan B, and if plan B doesn't work, we can do plan C. It'll be nice to have something like this, so it takes a lot of pressure off the players, especially when you're playing Magnus. And imagine you're playing Magnus and you're in this draft, guys. You are the only one that can actually initiate, so you need to have a good game.
Oh no. No pressure though, no pressure. The whole game is on your shoulders, but no pressure.
Yeah, that's exactly not something you want, in the draft. You want to create a comfortable strategy for everyone. Everybody can kind of do their 20%, right?
Yeah. No, I seriously, I tell all my puppies, like everyone gets like one mistake, right? Like you get to make a mistake, but it's how you like learn from it. No, like one specific mistake, right? Like if you're like an axe and you're blink calling a timber saw, you can maybe do it once, but if it fails, don't keep doing it. Learn and adapt, and maybe call someone, literally anyone else. Is that a specific situation I've had play out? Yes. Am I still scarred from it? Maybe a little bit.
Axe calling a timber saw, yeah. I can imagine.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a ranked game too. Don't get me started. My Medusa was like 10-0. It was a free game.
Yeah,
oh man.
Talking about free game, Lina's having a free game. Look at the Sand King. Run. Get the... This is so weird.
I mean, you kind of have to do this, right? Like, when
but
the
Lina
lane
is like
borderline
unplayable.
unplayable.
It's so funny, when the Lina is also dragging the creeps. 2025.
Hey.
Dota.
Yeah. Got a cheeky little camp as well. I mean, this is okay. I think this is best case scenario for Echoes, honestly.
I mean, with the Sand Shroud, this is just... I mean, what you do, in the bad matchup, you pull the wave, you farm that wave and a camp, you just keep rinse, repeat, and yeah, I mean, Lina can't really stop you from doing it. I mean, the best thing that Lina can do is also push and clear his wave and try to stack jungle and farm you, just to at least equal the amount of gold and XP that the Sand King is actually getting right now. Just mid-maxing, and bot lane Doom is going to be quite okay here. Actually, the CS is not that impressive right now. 10-0 and PA with 13-4. Kind of expected Doom to maybe have a little bit more in this lane. PA somehow is doing a lot better than I expected. With the silencer, you know. Not the strongest lane duo.
No, it's not, is it? No, I think like it's kind of annoying, but that's like about it, right? Silencer PA slows.
Yeah.
And
Something
but
is
like dead shot, scorched earth, who cares?
something is definitely not right with this lane though. I think he should be going a little bit better for the Doom, but how about his safe lane Bloodseeker? He seems to be doing okay. 21-4. Magnus is 14-3. I think this lane with Bloodseeker being a little bit ahead is I think it's a lot more reasonable. Bloodseeker is a pretty strong laner. Trade well, and I guess with Phoenix also I think a lot stronger than a Lion in the lane.
Maybe this is too simple of a way of thinking about it, but who comes online first? You're under tower, ZZQ, hexed up as well?
Oh, that was my fault.
First blood.
That was my fault.
Yeah. Caster curse is real, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good pick off by Yakult Bros with the stun into skewer, so Phoenix.
It's easy. It's just that easy, right?
Yeah, sometimes you think I am a Phoenix, you know, I can dive away from a sticky situation, then you kind of overplay your card a little bit, you know. And against a lane like a Magnus with skewer, you overplay slightly, you're just gonna die. They don't really need to overplay anything anymore, because Bloodseeker is kind of, I would consider, already almost free farming in this lane, you know, he's not really under too much pressure. They just need to make sure that they keep their lives intact, they stack, they clear, and look for gate movements, you know. I think bot lane will be like a good gate movement for the Phoenix. I think Silence is a very vulnerable hero to gate moves. Good dead shot.
And Silencer is one of those heroes that doesn't like rotate through gate at all. Bottom lane,
He
Silencer
can.
dropping low. Yeah, he will fall, but 70 might have to trade their life for it. I mean, Ame's dropping low too. Ulu might be able to just fight Ame here.
Yeah, Ulu's happy with
Infernal
this
Blade
trade.
soon.
PA took so much damage, so he's not going to be too happy in the lane for now. In 6 minutes, Power Rune. Echoes is trying a sneaky epicenter here. This could work.
Oh,
Could work.
they might be able to get emo. There's the slow
Oh,
from
the stun.
ZZQ, Blood Grenade as well. Nice stun from Bobica as well as the Blood Grenade. But Echoes is still able to get him with the Caustic and that Stinger.
That was a very creative way of killing the Lina. I like that. 10 out of 10
Gotta take
points.
what you can get. Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes you just gotta be creative, you know, when you're in a difficult matchup. You have to try to figure out how you can squeeze, you know, water off the stone, you know, try and get something. Some players
Yeah,
are
for
just
sure.
better at that, you know, and some players are just not so good at that. And you have to give them more priority. They're just all different. Different Dota players. Some are Lich players, some are Lina players, and some are Pudge players. We're all wired different.
And they're all equally upsetting, but for very different reasons.
Upsetting for who? For your teammates or for your opponent?
It depends, right? Like it depends on who you ask. Sometimes the Pudge is on your team, sometimes the Pudge is on the enemy team, and that kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, you have to ask as well which Pudge, you know, the Pudge that stands in the forest waiting for a hook and misses the hook every time and does nothing, or the Pudge that lands every single hook.
It's the Pudge that smokes and sits mid for the first minute, and then gets a hook, kills the mid laner, leaves, and then re-smokes and sits mid again. That's the type of Pudge I want to see.
I mean, for now, I just want to see this Sand King, you know, Echoes is just, he's making a lot of very interesting moves, and now he's moving bot with an Invis rune.
They are going to see Echoes, even
Oh,
though there is a sentry.
unlucky.
Nice blink strike away.
Yeah, the
They
sentry.
just didn't respect it. Yeah. Falling, thrown down, dead shot. Okay, goes wide as
comes the
well.
gate
Another blink
gank.
strike away. Here comes Erica. Still not 6 though. Oh, you do get hit by the silence. Unfortunately, they will lose Ame, but Ulu dies too. So far, so good for your cult, all things considering. They're gonna get Phoenix.
And some
If they
level
could
5
get more, it could be
Bloodseeker
pretty
ganking.
big. Yeah, that's I don't know. I feel like he could have waited for that one.
that did not go as well as I think they envisioned. They brought 4 heroes. It was like, we are gonna clean them up, but they lost 2 heroes and they only killed 1. So that was a
It's just the blink strikes, like
yeah. I kind of like it.
baited them in.
He's maxing blink strike over the dagger. Usually you see at least 3 points in a dagger, but with the extra points in blink strike, you're more hard to gank with the blink. You can just blink in, blink out. So you're a lot more mobile. Yeah, this is the downside of trying to gank a PA with more points in blink strike. And now they have to go back and farm. He has rupture this time, so PA can't really move around as easily. It's gonna be
Maybe they can just kind of do it again, but Magnus is 6'2", and you know we've seen a lot of times offlaners TPing in to save the day. You know, Tide Hunters, Magnuses, they're great heroes to just TP in under your tower and use that ultimate. Here we go again.
Some does it better, you know, like a Mars.
Yep. Yeah.
Magnus kind of, I feel like, doesn't really want to move as much. Like, you want to sit in your lane, because Magnus is a kind of strong laner. Last hit, deny, with your superior base damage. And you can take the towers, right? I think the ones that you look to move are the ones that can't really take your tower.
Hello, Erica. Waiting in the wings is Bobica. I don't think Bobica wants to be here. They're meeting the Phoenix as well as the Bloodseeker. Rupture may be a bit too much, but securing a kill is what's important right now.
Yeah, a kill is a kill, you know. More gold into my Radiance pocket. You know, I want to save for that Radiance as fast as possible. It's not really like a very long cooldown spell. He just wants to keep things simple. Get the kill, get out, minimize the risk. You know, you don't want to chase for kills. It's gonna be a lot more maneuvering here this game because both sides. I think the lineup is a little bit slower now. You have Lina with travels. You know, she tends to farm a lot more. But now with the smoke, she wants to participate here. She wants to get a kill. They have a deep ward that sees the Berserker. So they might want to try to angle around there.
Classic ward for watching gate moves, but also to gank them when they're behind their tower. Phoenix don't have Finger of Death, just the Laguna Blade. They don't even need it. Phoenix will fall before the egg can get popped. They will have to trade Bobica. Maybe, actually. Might be fine. Turn around, stun, doesn't have a TP. Never mind. No, you're donezo here. Echoes, blink, stun, forward, blink, reveal. But it's only Bobica. But also, alternatively, also only Phoenix. So
yeah,
who
but
kind of comes out on top of that?
Tianming used global, so
Yeah.
Titan is definitely happy. They're gonna smoke right away. Phoenix has egg, refills his bottle. That's very convenient. And now, who is the most valuable kill? I guess either the PA or the Lina. Those are the 2 most expensive kills that you can get.
They walk into Tianming and then they blink to the wrong high ground.
Uh-oh.
They missed the scan as well. They missed the stun to boot.
Well played.
Oof.
Well played. Tianming
Yeah.
spoils the smoke, and now he kills a Midas. Guys, I've done my due diligence. This is my job done, you know. Time for me to get my Midas.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really a thing to get Midas on Silencer?
Not a Silencer player, really. I couldn't really tell you. I guess I've seen it happen before. It's just one of those things like the hero buys big items and you
like
kind
a
of
warlock,
need
right?
the game to go a little bit later. Yeah. Like you're rushing this Aghanim Scepter, and then how much value is an Ogre Axe point booster when you could, you know, gain more money eventually with the
I've
Midas?
seen
sort of,
someone
you know,
doing the
the
math.
returns.
If you get Midas and then
Okay.
you get an axe, you get it a little bit faster than rushing the axe on average, you know. So why not just get a
That
Midas?
makes sense. Yeah. And it's like, it's an active item too, right? Like it's not technically dead net worth.
Yeah, and you kind of use the attack speed on Silencer if you can actually right click in a team fight. So not the worst.
Ame in some trouble. Dead shot, blink, echo slam. Caustic / Stinger to finish him off. Very good kill. And they could,
Yeah.
I mean, potentially get more. Sanking blink stun initiation is strong.
I mean, Magnus has dagger now. It's time for them to play with the dagger.
Yep.
If they don't do anything, the PS is gonna die again when he's farming.
Well, they caught 70.
Wow.
Can't quite get the
Double
pull
zap.
back, but double zap fully online. Boca went Fist of Death as well, so he was able to farm up a little bit, punch those creeps down. Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
not the
never mind.
worst.
Lena's gonna come in and steal it.
Not the worst hero to lose, you know. That was a smoke plus dagger reveal.
Yeah.
I think if you're Team Titan, you kind of take it, right? Just losing a support there could have been a lot worse.
Echoes was right there, right? It could have been the Sand King instead.
Yeah, but on top of it, I think bottom area is classified as the dead lane area. The PA has to leave here. The hero with the boots of travel, in my opinion, should always take the dead farm, the dead lane. Because you have travel, and obviously a hero like Lina, you can always shove out the lanes with relatively a lot of security. You just hide in the trees and spam your nukes and run away. Whereas for PA, you kind of have to right click the creep, so you're always in danger of dying, you know, if you're playing in a dangerous area.
That shot connects. There's a little annoyance from 70. As you do. Way out of there now too. Ame's back to farming. Like, what the? How dare you?
Yeah, Ame just wants to hit his creeps, right? They are playing a slower game. PA plus Lina travels. Okay, but I think Magnus has to kind of pick up the slack a little bit. He's indeed building auras this game, so he kind of has to fulfill the frontline / initiator role for this game. And he has RP up still. I think they have to try to abuse this, you know, when you have RP plus global silence. Try to get a pick here and there. Or at least if you're not doing anything, they have to try to send someone to stand next to your PA to break the smoke. So he doesn't die like before.
They were doing that very briefly with Bobica, but, you know, as Ame's farming this deeper camp, I really don't think... I mean maybe necessary, but probably not. Yeah, they get something out of this in the form of a bird. Egg will not even be needed.
Interesting. Even the
global silence. Yeah. It's easy Q. That's the proper tip. Absolutely. That's questionable. And now, Dunming in some big trouble here. Revenge for the Phoenix. 70 cleans him up.
Yeah, this is going to open for some moves when the Phoenix is alive. Global down, they should be abusing this. I mean, this is particularly one of the biggest weaknesses of Silencer. He is like a walking R button. Once you have used your R, your opponent has quite a long time to abuse it. You're not really useful outside your ultimate. And now Radiance is online for Erika, so time to farm even more. Speed run. You already mentioned the Shroud, right? You kind of like the Shroud against like Lina. But
I think so, right? Like the double zap, you kind of need it almost. I mean, BKB will help too.
Yeah, it's also very good for the axe later because it kind of gives you more resistance. And mid lane Tianming dies again.
Just walks right back to his death. Unfortunate.
Yeah, he was trying to get the ward there. He knew that there might be a ward. I think he was trying to check. He was trying to run up and place the sentries, but you brought this up a couple of times here. Running up the high ground with no vision.
Yeah.
Tends to be a bad idea.
Back Emo goes down to the bottom lane. Aghanim Scepter complete, so if any hero sort of shows themselves here, well, might be able to full to zero them. 1500 HP on Erika. Might, maybe. It'll be close, that's for sure. Phoenix dive in onto Zeal. Zeal catches Echoes right into the Lion. Two-man stun. Zeal. ZZQ is on point with these tips, let me tell you what.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling it. You guys can target me, you know, because he was targeted in the early game, and now he is having the fun. He's getting the revenge on the Magnus, but as we always say, the tipping is nice, but you want to get the last laugh, you know?
Well, stun will miss. Tianming still can't walk away from it, though. He'll try his best. Ame moves in onto 70. Big crit. Echoes can't keep him safe. Has the epicenter, but Leona's coming in. Hex. No chance for the egg, but there's the rupture. Epicenter as well. PA will die. They're looking for more. Echoes out of mana. Bloodstone is there, keeping them safe for now, but there's nothing else left in the tank. Bobica's just getting run down by the Bloodseeker. Erika does not care. You're throwing everything onto Echoes and you don't even get them.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a messy last 2 minutes, you know, for Yakult brothers. I think after the silencer died 2 times in a row in mid, the map kind of felt weird and they were a little bit nervous. And yeah, I mean, Team Titan, they took full advantage of it. They killed the person farming the dead lane and then they spoke immediately and they killed the Magnus as well. And then that kind of created a domino effect right there. It just made it very uncomfortable for the PA, and the PA kind of felt like, okay, I need to help my team. My team's not doing well, you know. He joins the mid fight and then he dies. And the PA actually just needs to focus on hitting creeps, you know. You don't really want to come out so soon. He's getting SNY, which is great against the Rupture. But even after getting SNY, I think he also needs the BKB. Because there's just way too much magic damage between the Radiance, the Sand King, Scorch Earth, the Phoenix.
Absolutely, yeah. You're hedging your bets quite poorly if you're going in without a BKB, like we saw there, right? Like Ame just couldn't stand their ground.
They need the Magnus to kind of create more time for them, you know. Find a fight, find a skiller. They have pipe, you know. This is a pretty good timing. No RP but pipe on the Magnus, so he can act as a frontliner.
Be able to catch 2 here. They're smoked up. They have some
Lion
sort
broke
of
the
idea.
smoke.
70's trying to break.
Well, they have a ward here. They see 2 heroes. This is gonna be big if he can catch the Bloodseeker. He wants Erika. Look at them go. Oh,
Oh
no! Oh
no,
my
it's
god,
so,
so
far
lucky.
away.
He was so lucky.
Oh no.
You are gonna be counting your lucky stars after escaping that death. That was most certainly like a death, you know, for the Bloodseeker there.
And it's big that smoke amounts to nothing either. They brought 4 heroes down there. They run, you know, they're not farming. It's only PA, and now they might lose this next engagement here. A ward on that high ground there is the epicenter in onto the silencer. Dead shot as well. Tianming, no chance for a global silence because you were silenced. Maybe it's time for that other facet, huh?
The irony, right? Silencer dying when he's silenced.
Oh, is able to escape.
And they have to kind
no
of
mana, back to base.
They have to kind of be a little bit more patient and try to find a way to slow the game down. I think the game is like just moving way too fast. I hear RP mid.
Yeah, they're gonna catch echoes. Yeah, that's the good question here. They have Bloodstone available, but with the Laguna Blade to finish the job, Echoes can't stand their ground even with a Bloodstone. Could quite pop it.
Dead shot.
Dead shot. They do have Force Staff as well. Low ground couldn't quite make it. I think Magnus pulled them back up, actually. That was very close.
Yeah, Zio definitely knows a thing or two, you know, about not landing on the low ground with some heroes.
Yeah. I might watch that one back in slow-mo because it looked like the Force Staff was just about to push 70 on the low ground, and because the Shockwave pulled back, even when the Force Staff completed, you know, technically you can't pull up the high ground with Shockwave close enough, right? Like in between.
I mean, all in all, it was just like a good move, like for Yakult brothers. Yeah. That's what they need. They need to find pickoff when they have RP, and give PA some time to farm. Like every time you get a kill, PA is gonna be happy for 1 minute. So they need to just do it a few more times. Make sure you shove the wave. Have the right heroes, I think, pushing out the right waves. You know, if the wrong heroes are pushing out the wrong waves, people are gonna die. And then you're gonna lose control over the map.
They're waiting for someone to show top. They kind of know that someone should show on this wave eventually, but instead, Titan are kind of hunting bottom.
Yeah, but the thing is with the mid wave, like if you're looking at the dire side, like you have a mid wave, no one's middle, right? So you definitely feel like something is not right when no hero is pushing out the mid wave. So yeah, everyone's like just being very careful. You see how 70 is pushing out the creep wave, he's just standing behind, spamming his spells because he knows that a lot of heroes are not on the map. And then finally they see Tianming show up mid with his Midas, his shiny Midas. And he goes out, but he's still gonna die. He sees the silent. Oh no, okay. He's alive. He's actually alive.
Yeah, I am in awe. And no more looking.
The dot.
He's gonna all chat too. Zeal's dead. Oh no. 40 seconds, no Magnus, no Laguna, no Finger, just the global silence, and I guess coup de grace is technically an ultimate that's available, but that doesn't go on cooldown, so we're not counting that.
They need
He completes.
they need 2 more minutes, Crash. The BKB on PA, that's when they can fight. 2 minutes. How are they gonna buy time right now?
They might be able to take a Roshan fight. RP's
Roshan
this,
fight?
you know,
I don't know
it's
about Roshan
sketchy.
fight.
It's sketchy. The big problem is Titan have more circles to throw on the ground in the Roshan. Right, you have RP and LSA. Those aren't big enough circles to fight Sandstorm, Blood Right, Calling, even the Egg, right?
Doom,
Like it's
Doom
just
is
too
not
much.
a circle, but it's a pretty big team fight spell.
Yep. It's a little circle. It throws a circle around the hero you doom. It's the littlest circle you could possibly get.
Okay, you got me.
Echoes on top of Ame, stun. They weren't expecting this. Tianming throws out the global silence. Rod of Atos on Ame, blink away. Now they're moving in onto Echoes, Hex, stun, RP, Laguna Blade, the whole kitchen sink onto the Sand King.
Yep, and they
Do you
save.
think it was,
They save Army. I think that's what matters
Yeah.
the most.
Do you think that was a bit overzealous, those two heroes trying to kill off the PA, especially when you're not initiating with the epicenter?
Yeah, I think they need. If they want to kill him, they definitely need to have time to set up Epi, dagger, and stun. So PA should have. Let me see. Should have his BKB soon. I guess another minute.
Very, very close, yeah. Bloodseeker's finished Ags, though, so alternatively, Erica is ready to go.
He is more than ready to go. BKB Radiant's Axe. He wants to brawl. He wants to fight, and he has Vampire Fangs. It's one of the better neutral items with the Bloodseeker right now with his build.
Yeah. 45% spelling. I mean, it just feels like an item or an ability that was overtuned a little bit, you know?
He's going
Now
for
this-
SMY next. That's going to amp his healing.
Okay.
That's going to help with the RP, the global, and everything else. I think once he gets SNY with this build, he should be quite unkillable in the team fights. It's going to be very hard for them to kill him.
Yeah.
And this is going to be
I feel like
a
we're-
scary Bloodseeker.
I feel like we're running into the troubles right now that we talked about during the draft, right? Yakult just have nothing to stand behind, no one to really take the brunt of the aggression. They're just kind of blinking in on Titan and Yakult.
I mean, they have one
crumbling.
hero to do that, but he's also supposed to be the initiator. Like Magnus has 2 roles to fulfill, right? So it's kind of tough, you know. For him, he needs to be very, very precise with his movements. Sometimes he has to be pushing out waves, and sometimes he has to come back and join the smoke. It's kind of difficult to do a lot on the same hero. He's going for a BKB next. Ideally, he can get it before the next fight, but I don't think Titan is going to give him time to farm. They want to abuse the Aegis now. So they're going for another tower. Zero is all the way back here with his pipe, looking to be the front line here. PA has BKB, so he wants to take the fight here.
They're putting Lincolns on cooldown, throw it onto Ame. Small little window, but
he doesn't want to be ruptured. Like if he gets, I think if he gets ruptured, the fight is like very difficult to win. Like the moment he gets ruptured, they have to somehow find. I mean, it's gonna be difficult, like to find the initiation on the backliners. But Doom is running in. He was just running in, right? He does not care.
Yeah, this is a wonderful ward. This is, I think, the second time they've placed this ward.
There you go.
It's gonna catch the smoke.
Oh,
It's gonna
double
sit on the high
stun.
ground. Instead, blink in onto Ame. Also, Emo. The Doom is still available. They need to find someone, but everyone is dying first. They've lost Muerta and the Phoenix. No egg, no nothing. Echo's just sitting on the high ground, pumping his epicenter. We'll throw it out onto Bobica. You're gonna get something, but it's only the Lion. And looks like Doom thrown out onto Ame. Erica's getting clicked down.
His
They
Bloodseeker's
throw
not
out the
dying.
Lincoln Sphere, but it amounts to nothing. BKB pop because he could just hold it for so long. Triple kill for Erica. Throw him the Rampage. No, Ulu will stop that. No Ultra Kill, no Rampage. Zeal's able to get out of there too, but still, it looked very good for Yakult for a brief moment. And then Sand King doesn't die. Doom doesn't die. And of
Bloodseeker
course,
doesn't die.
the Bloodseeker doesn't die. And that's the biggest one. right? Look at that damage.
I mean, somehow they were able to finish those kills off, then the fight would look completely different. But this is what we mentioned, like the over-reliance on the Lina bursting the heroes. I mean, they got the initial RP on 2, but wait a minute, they're getting a pick on 70 here. Magnus pops his pipe.
Into the silence. And 70 just kind of has to play around that silence. Zeal doesn't quite throw him up to the high ground. 74 step to the low ground. Bobica will follow, but here comes Echoes. You have chased way too far. Doom is here too. Your team is still dead.
Time for another
Zeal
tip.
bullwhip away, trying. There's the rupture. And Zeal skewers himself to his own death.
Surprise 70 doesn't give him a tip again. This feels like a more appropriate time to tip. And this is just going from bad to worse right now for Yakult brothers.
It's spiraling.
Yeah, the silencer also doesn't really do too much outside of the global silence. And they don't really have too many options, too many other ways of playing the game, you know, because you have like a silencer that doesn't really contribute much outside of the team fights. So they're gonna be very reliant on winning the team fights. If you're not winning team fights with silencer, then the hero doesn't really give you a lot of value outside of that.
Right now it just kind of feels like you gotta pray for Ame to get big enough.
Oh, he needs time though. He can get big, but he needs time.
Yeah.
And of course, there's also the golden question where who scales better in the late game, right? Is the PA actually stronger than the Bloodseeker? Yeah, I don't really know.
I think it depends on who gets on who first, right? If PA can get on top of Bloodseeker with the Lina, burst Bloodseeker before he gets a kill.
Yeah, in theory,
Easy
if the PA gets on top of the Bloodseeker without getting ruptured, then the PA is gonna win. But if the rupture goes off first and you don't have Lincolns on you, then I guess it's just over, you know, for the PA. And rupture is gonna be a very, very key spell in the team fight on the PA.
Is there any world where like a second Lincoln Sphere comes out? Like
On who?
Silencer with his Midas, like Silencer's purchased it before, but he's going Ag's Refresher, right? Like I was looking at a Titan game where Titan picked Silencer, and when an hour and 30 minutes, Silencer had in an hour and 30 minutes, Silencer had Ag's Refresher, Lincoln Sphere, and those were the only items. So I don't know. I wouldn't have hated a Lincoln Sphere this time around. If you're gonna farm up for one big item, you know, Ag's Lincolns might be something, but the game's gonna be over before that.
I mean, the
It's
next
like an hour and a half to farm those items.
next big item for Bloodseeker will be the Shivas. So he just needs an armor item next. And Tianming, he is going to be...
No, fine, just barely. TP out.
And this Bloodseeker is so damn strong. You know? His talents is actually crazy. All his talents. RP?
Yes, I agree.
One man RP?
Bloodseeker still has a pretty big shield though. Rupture on top of Zeal being pushed away despite that BKB on the high ground. Maybe a little bit too much for the Bloodseeker, especially after Doom has died. Does not quite matter. Echoes comes in with the epicenter. Blood right to finish off Lina, and Ame is
low.
dropping
He can't
low.
fight.
Nice egg. And it's gonna just completely stop this fight. Deadshot hits, but doesn't do enough damage because of the BKB.
That was just how
Ame
far
lives for now.
Team Titan is ahead there. The Doom blink in, got hacked stealing BKB, and he just died without doing anything. But the 4v5 fight eventually still ends up with Dire winning it, you know, because they're just that far ahead.
If Bloodseeker didn't have that shield there, maybe there's a chance you can blow him up. But because he has like a 1k shield, how are you blowing through 4,000 HP before anyone responds?
If PA is not right-clicking the Bloodseeker, I don't think they can actually blow him up. They need the PA plus the Lina with the Laguna on the Bloodseeker to kill him. And it's tough, you know, he has a lot of lifesteal with the Vampire Fangs. So it's kind of difficult.
20 talents.
Yeah, and then the SMY.
Yeah.
Lifesteal
Just a little bit overtuned. I mean, Bloodseeker was bad for so long, it feels like. So, you know, it just took some time for people to realize how big of a, you know, people were going like Dagon sort of memey stuff on Bloodseeker until people realized how good this build is instead.
It's pretty much maxed out, right? I think after this, what else? You just get the... Okay, you remove the scepter. You get the recipe for that. And you get refresher for your 4 ruptures at 25.
Disgusting. Just rupture the whole team. Yeah, that's fine. 7E, dead shot, throws the ultimate as well. Emo, you can't even finish off a support. LSA will miss as well. Oh, you hate to see it. They are going to bring Bobica up, but 7E is already out. Zeal's here as well. Ame to join the fray. Roshan will be the next objective. It's up in 5 seconds. And already we see people bottom. Echoes is there. Erica, as well as Phoenix. Okay. Ags has been finished from Tianming. 33 minutes. Aghanim's Midas. Very cool. Are we thinking this changes the state of the game here? Is this the item to throw things in their favor?
No.
Perfect. That's exactly what I thought too.
If a support is going to change the game with Axe, Silencer Axe is not the top of my list.
No, it's definitely Disruptor, right? Like it's definitely one of the best ones.
Disruptor is definitely up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Even if he has a refresher now, I still feel like the team fight is still hard, you know. If he has Axe plus refresher on the Silencer now, it's still gonna take a miracle for him to win the team fights because they have a lot of problems right now. They're very reliant on the PA doing the damage, and he can get ruptured very easily. And you're like also relying on the Lincolns. Maybe Lina tries to Lincolns the PA, but there's a lot of ifs and a lot of things could go wrong here. Whereas it feels like if you're on Dire side, there's a lot of options, right? You can catch him with the Barrel Strike, or there's still a Doom, right? Even if you don't get the Rupture on him, and then the Phoenix with the Egg. There's a lot of things that are very difficult for him to fight into. I think realistically, they need to get the jump on like as many heroes as possible. The RP, pop the global, and they have to blow the first 2 heroes quickly right away to have a chance. But they also have to consider the fact that there's buyback here, right? If they're fighting top, the top outpost is Dire, so they can TP here with buyback.
It's a nice wraparound play. They find Bloodseeker, but once again, a 1,000 shield.
He's still alive.
Can they blow him up through all that HP. Bloodseeker pops the BKB. They've caught him in the
He's
RP.
still alive. Oh no, he
Blood is
dies.
falling. Blood is dead. 90 seconds. No buyback. Echoes has the epicenter. Will pop, and PA has been doomed, and PA has been killed. Zeal is next, and now they're on top of Tianming. No global silence means no chance to survive, and the dead shot actually caught Bobica in the back as well, so they have eyes on the Lion too.
That was just like a classic example of like Bloodseeker being just way too tanky, way too difficult to kill. They got him in the end, but it just cost them everything. They had to throw everything on him, and he kind of tanked everything. In the end, he died, but it just took way too long, right? PA couldn't burst him, and then he got doomed. He exposed his own positioning by blinking in. He got doomed, and Saint King came in with a counter initiation, caught the back line. It was just very easy for Phoenix to put an egg in the middle of all that chaos, you know, and just kill everybody.
Give Aegis to Ulu too. Why not? Bloodseeker's dead. They're not going to hold it for 30 seconds. Why would they?
Yeah, you see what the Axe did? The Silencer Axe in the team fight.
You know what? I didn't even know he had an Aghanim Scepter. That's I know we just talked about it, but I thought he sold it. I felt no impact whatsoever.
Yeah, probably would have been better if he got a Lincolns and put it on the PA when he blinked in. That would have actually.
What I'm saying.
Maybe done.
Yeah. If you're going to be a walking alt, you need to have some sort of like defensive items, right? Like,
can I rephrase
I guess
that?
maybe
You need the right items, you know. Sometimes defensive items are not enough.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah, but the Bloodseeker is gonna have 4 ruptures. So how many Lincolns are you gonna need for that?
4, maybe 5. Actually, 5. 5 is the answer. Get on it, Bobica. Let's go. Chop, chop. Start farming. Whose shard are we looking for here? Sand Kings?
Phoenix still has that.
Phoenix? Oh, Phoenix still doesn't have. Interesting.
How did that Doom get the what?
I don't know. Well, because Muerta already has from the first Tormentor they took.
It was between the Doom, the Doom and the Phoenix.
Yeah. It's just unlucky. ZZQ. This is the second time he's been robbed of his shard. Surely you just buy it at this point, right?
It doesn't seem like he needs it, right? Because they are winning all the team fights comfortably. Like, not really in any danger of losing the team fights. He has to all in to kill someone. And he has to kind of kill Bloodseeker because of the fear of the rupture. And then Bloodseeker just takes so long to die because of this build.
Is Parasma Doom a thing? Have I been sleeping on this?
Just more damage, right?
Alright. Yeah, I guess so. Doom in onto Emo, not the ability, but the hero. But now that Lincoln's has been popped, there's the rupture. They have the ability Doom available, but they don't even need it. They try to skewer back Erica, pops the BKB. Who cares about this Magnus? Still go back in. They have the Lina buyback. They just need to commit onto someone. But who's committing? Look at this. Everyone's on the back line. Zeal.
Oh, he needs to find a big RP, but he has no BKB, so he's not confident going
No.
in. He's waiting.
And
Oh no!
There's the epi. Oh, disastrous. And that might just spell the end of this. They have to take some sort of fight, but
I don't know if they saw
Titan
it.
recognized and back up. I don't think they did. This nighttime, but maybe a little bit of a fake back here from Titan.
Yeah, they definitely didn't see it. That's why they are backing. Right? Round 2.
Forward, Zeal, they catch the Phoenix. There's the ultimate
And
from the
this-
silencer. Phoenix has the Aeon Dish, so he's safe, but the Sand King is not. Dive away, ZZQ, the rest of his team getting out of their TP up off the high ground. Unfortunately, that won't work when Lina has flying vision. 7E. No mana, has the gem. Skewered back into loving hands of Ame. Bobica will snag your gem.
And that's gonna give P8 level 25 in a little bit. So what?
How
do
did
you-
that go so poorly?
I mean, they were just very scattered. They were out of position. They were too split up, so they didn't have the optimal formation to take the team fight. They still had their spells, but they just couldn't really fight with the positioning of the heroes, right? Because they were on the left and on the right. They were too far apart. And now they might be forced to defend the high ground. 1 minute on the Aegis still on Doom, so he kind of has to body and tank it up. They're gonna Doom, buy back right away. They're gonna all in him. TP. Alright, he is fine.
Bobica's fine too. Oh man. I mean, look, you've defended. Unfortunately, Phoenix bought back, maybe a little unnecessary, as you know the fight like instantly
I mean,
stopped.
it was kind of like he needs to buy back, right, to so that they don't call
it's
the bluff,
the right
you know.
play. Yeah, it's the right play to make. For
I mean,
sure.
otherwise, Yakult brothers are gonna like maybe stay and fight, and then because you don't have buyback on the other two heroes, right? You need the opponents to
True.
think that you have buybacks on more heroes, so that they back off, you know.
It's a defense. It comes at the cost of your Doom and your Rupture, but Rupture's already up because we've got 2 charges, and Doom will be up in 70 seconds as well.
Oh,
No
what is he
harm, no
buying
foul.
next? He's buying the overwhelming blink. Interesting. So he just wants to be more tanky. He doesn't want to die in a burst of RP and LSA Laguna. Makes a lot of sense. Not an item you see or you at least envision on Bloodseeker, you know, the overwhelming blink.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
Right?
he actually just needs to be tanky because he's the front line. As long as he doesn't die in the combo, the fights are going to be very, very straightforward for Team Titan. Emo's going to be
It's
spotted.
difficult to kill blood. I'll stun up. Has an
Seed
ad
shot.
plate, so Emo's safe for now. Seed shot breaks the Lincolns. Hex onto the Doom, but it doesn't last for any time because of the Sex Cap as well as the Sanjin Yasha. Emo still living through it all for now. Here comes Erica. Overwhelming blink right on top of you. Ame's able to get out until Echoes follows into the base. 120 seconds without your Lina. Ame and Zeal in some trouble as well. They have to retreat, even though they're safe in their base for now. It came at a costly fight. 110 seconds, no Lina. 50 seconds, no Lion. Does have buyback, fortunately. But nobody else on their team does. If anyone gets caught and killed here, would spell disaster.
They have a refresher still on the Magnus. They have to find a big RP here. Oh no. He got
Oh,
caught.
well, they catch one man. Bobaca's going to buy back.
One
They've
down.
caught the Sand King on the back. No buyback.
Oh, big RP!
RP, there it is. That's exactly what you want. Ame now needs to come in and capitalize off of Bobaca with the 3-man
He's
stun
doomed,
as
he's
well.
ruptured.
1 rupture, 2 rupture, and Ame is dead. 100 seconds without your PA, and that is it for the end of this game here. Zeal will live, maybe just barely. No, the Blood Mist finishes him off, and Bobaca, I don't think you can 1v4 as much as you'd like to.
Radiant's middle barracks.
The Aeon disc
80
on the Phoenix.
seconds.
Saving the
Yeah,
day.
I
Right?
don't think you can do this.
He doesn't die, he pops the egg, and that was it, you know, with the with the egg pop.
Yeah.
Man. What a game, you know,
And
by
we're,
Team Titan with this Bloodseeker.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the silencer impact. It's been 43 minutes and I've yet to see anything.
Yeah, I mean, it looked reasonable on paper against the Phoenix plus the Sanking, but the way they got here, I think the overall composition just doesn't feel right. They have too many backline heroes, like I already mentioned during the draft. Just a lot of overlapping roles in the game, right? Because the Lion, the Phoenix, the Lion, the Lina, the Silencer, they all kind of do the same thing, and PA as well. You know, they want to wait and see before they commit into a team fight. Whereas Magnus also kind of doesn't really want to go slow. You know, it's like double slow hero. You know, he takes actually takes a very long time. And Bristleback, Pain of Pain, terribly this tricore setup. They don't need a lot of farm on their heroes, right? Imagine the Terrorblade running at you with pipe, so your Sanking doesn't do damage. Your Corp has BKB, Bristol has SNY, BKB, they're running at you. Where is the damage coming from? You know, because the rest of the heroes, they don't exactly do a lot of damage. So I think there's going to be like a serious amount of reliance on the Muerta being fat to actually kill heroes, and it's going to cost them a lot here in the early to mid game. You know, late game, yeah, sure, you know, Muerta's going to be able to do it, but early mid game, I am going to foresee a lot of problems for this Radiant lineup.
I feel like a lot of pressure is gonna be on good old Magnus and Lion once again to sort of set up some things,
Sanking,
right?
Sanking as well.
Sanking's got to be there for sure.
Yeah, Sanking kind of has to do a lot. But then I feel like all these matters are going to be resolved by Dire's side once TB has the pipe. You know, if TB has pipe early, where is your damage coming from, right? The Magnus is mostly magic in the early game with Dagger. Sanking the same. Lion's magic. Bounty Hunter's magic. So where is the damage coming if pipe is online?
Well, because found him, ZZQ and Erica.
The battle
One blink strike. Nice dead shot. ZZQ should be fine. Yep, Bobaca's the one who's actually getting clicked down now. Just blink away, that's what he saved it for.
So 3
Once
runes.
again, just... Yeah. Not bad, dead shot. Zeal, he's fine.
He's
Unless he walks the wrong
around.
way.
Okay, he definitely did not want to walk there.
Blood grenade,
Bobaca
blood
needs a
grenade,
blink.
Bobaca.
Oh no, he is
Please.
dead. Alright, he's mad.
Yeah.
He's definitely mad now. Where's the blink? Why you leave me? Zeal, why?
Yeah. Zeal's protecting himself. That's the core priority, you know?
Yeah, you're the core, right? You can't sacrifice yourself for some support to stay alive, right?
It's only first blood, right? It's not that big of a deal.
Only first blood.
No one needs it. It's just, you know, if they removed it from the game, it wouldn't be a big deal. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Yeah, this lane is going to be really rough for the Terrorblade and Ricky because of the trade in the river, and now I mean this lane is already going to be tough no matter what because double melee against range melee. Morita is going to have a really good time here. She even has the Offender, so it's going to give her a better laning presence with the attack speed bonus whenever you're around your Offender in the lane. 15 attack speed bonus. Don't mess around with it.
Yeah, it's not bad for sure. I think people kind of forget that Offrenda actually like provides a bonus to you as well. Like it's not just I respawn here, haha.
Yeah. The attack speed is very nice for the lane. I mean, you see him getting the blades of attack right away. Thanks to that first blood glow.
That was very nice from Echoes. I like that.
What just happened? He
Stingered from the low ground onto the high ground to stack the camp.
I see.
And Erica, another kill onto Bobica. This is, like you said, a very hard lane. TB and Ricky. If you told me that this was going to be an off-lane duo in 2025, if you'd said that a year ago, I'd be laughing at your face.
Yeah, I guess who's laughing now?
Yeah, well, Erica, actually, probably.
Yeah, and ZZQ.
Because this lane isn't doing too much.
Yeah, this is definitely worrisome because I think they're gonna struggle to come back in this lane. That nice day shot. Oh,
Erica actually might go down. Big wand. Zeo trying to chase down Erica.
yes, day shot soon. They might
Dead
be able
shot,
to kill.
5 seconds. Who do they go on? Bobica?
Nope.
Lotus secured.
I am hungry. Give me the Lotus. So they got that Lotus bottom and who got the Lotus top? Lion got the Lotus top. So Team Titan getting Lotuses on both the side lanes. So both lanes going well for them in terms of Lotus. But CS wise, top lane not so great, right? I guess this is kind of expected. Magnus into Bristol. Bristol is like a pretty good laner into melee heroes.
And line doesn't do too much to protect. Skewer back, Blood Grenade as well, but they've both got quite a lot of Quill stacks on them.
Oh, for shield.
There's the shield as well from
Have to
Lich,
run.
and Ame should be able to get them both here. They're not too careful. Tianming kills off 7E. Ulu, thankfully, is able to escape with his life, but just barely thanks to that wand. 4 stacks of Quills already, once again.
Oh, they're going for army.
We're
Oh, this is a
forward?
disaster. Oh no.
That is
Wow.
not it.
He tried to go for the kill there with the second point skewer. Ugh. I mean, lucky not to die there.
Yeah.
It was very lucky.
Had a salve delivered to him as well. There was a contingency plan, right? You did have some sort of backup idea if he got super low again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was thinking that far there, you know, when he decided to skew it. I mean, it worked out. I mean, he didn't get punished. That was a good attempt at the end of the day. There was a chance that he got the kill there.
Emo getting forced out by this Sand King. Is that to be expected? What's going on here? Why did that happen? TP down bottom now from the old Queen of Pain. Muertha, Erica dropping low. Not before they get a kill onto Zeal, though. As ZZQ under a sentry ward for now. Able to wiggle out of there.
Yeah, somehow this Sanking is just, he's doing okay. He's dragging waves and whatnot. And top lane Lich is trying to pull him in. For shield, a couple more stacks. It's not enough, you know, for the kill here. And Bristle is really
doing 0 damage.
living life on the edge here.
Still has to be careful from this magic damage, but now with the salve as well, Bristle's fine. 2 points in a shockwave, 2 points in a skewer doesn't really do too much. Bobica's here too to clean up. 7E, stun, Hex as well. There's the secondary blink strike from Bobica to finish the job. ZZQ is here and Invis. Top of Bobica now. Skewer forward. Bobica needs a blink target.
Oh,
John Ming with the frost shield slowing them down.
He didn't get the frost shield on the Ricky.
No, a little bit of a misclick there. Echo's coming in with a haste rune as well. He wants to join the party. Hello, Tianming. I would have actually kind of liked Echoes to just sort of walk past that Lich onto the Bristleback. I guess no epicenter, so I guess that's probably I guess the right play to make.
The safe play, you know, there's no point taking too much risk. They're in a pretty good position now. You know, no rush. I think Bristol is the only one having like a really good game, you know. Bob is having a real okayish game. Yeah, also partly why the Sand King is like doing really well because the Corp is not opting to go for like the 2 points in Shadow Strike. So with just like Scream and Blink, you're not really gonna pressure lane. You're just playing more for your mid-game timing, and when you're moving around with more points in Blink, you're a lot more mobile in the ganks.
Putting pressure onto Erica bottom. There's the pull from the Lich. ZZQ playing bodyguard as best he can, stun up Zeal. But here comes big bad Emo. They do get Zeal. Some sort of value out of it all. Sonic Wave will be popped. Tianming cleans them up. 2 kills for Yakult.
Oh, Bristol, RP.
Onto
Where's the backup?
Okay.
Sanking is
Echoes
running.
is coming, but
He's far.
they...
He's gonna get the stun.
Fine.
That was
yeah,
nice.
Beautiful.
That was nice. That is a
Erica
big kill.
did respawn bottom, and it looks like they're gonna no. They tried for something. Emo is still here. As DZQ is already almost dead. Just took 1 scream and 1 frost blast.
Oh, Pierce the
Erica
Veil.
pops the ulti
Gotta
on
run.
the Bobica.
Gotta run. Gotta run.
Trying to get out of there. Smoke screen keeps them safe for now.
Oh, he's level 6.
Frost
Chain
coming
Frost.
in. Uh-oh. Hope for the best with the bounces. Erica should die here. Echoes can't get close enough. Will fall to the Scream of Pain. Double stun onto the Lich. Finish the job.
So at the end of the day, Morita died twice.
Yeah.
I guess Quad was the biggest winner. She's top net worth now. She got a couple of kills from that. 2 kills. Yeah, but that was like a really big dent into the Morita's bank there. You know, she was having a really good lane, good start.
That's just kind of one of the weaknesses of Morita, right? Like you're sort of susceptible to getting ganked if you don't have a big strong person in front of you, and Bounty Hunter really isn't that big strong, you know?
Yeah, you kind of want to have an ogre as your bodyguard.
Yeah.
Not a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Ogre, clocks, those are the more reliable ones. But as of right now, he is still in a pretty reasonable state in terms of economy wise, like 4.2k net worth. Bristol is just slightly ahead of him. Game's gonna slow down a little bit for the heroes that need daggers to get their daggers, and so far 7E on the line, he is level 6. So he's going to be looking for some finger stacks. Where can he kill? I guess a Bristol would be the...
Do you think they get to kill Ame?
Yeah, I think Bristol is the highest value kill if they have enough damage. He has a raindrop though. It's not going to be that easy here. They need 1 more hero, I think. 2 heroes, I don't know if they can do it.
Echoes is kind of close, but
He's
he's
busy.
taking stacks. Yeah, he's preoccupied right now.
Yeah, you have to, tell him it's worth it to kill the Bristol, and he's looking at the Bristol like, nah, I'm not coming. But they're trying.
Much work. Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna die for this. The close.
Finger of Death. Okay, the punches.
Wow.
Although it is costly, Emo should be able to clean up. Ulu survives for now. 1 more scream and 70. Okay, hold on a minute. Epicenter. Emo just blinked in. Oh, they missed the stun. And now with Tianming coming here too, Echoes might be in some danger. They have Chain Frost, nothing to bounce it off of though. Here comes ZZQ, still not level 6, but has an Urn of Shadows. That's something, I guess. No charges on it though. And ZZQ now walking as far away from that as physically possible.
I was so surprised they actually had enough damage there to kill him. The physical damage from the 3 points in Empower was actually more than enough to kill. Oh,
Ulu made the smart play, walking to Bristleback's front after the RP.
yeah, that was important too. So Bristleback feels like, oh, I'm actually mortal now. I actually can die to 2 heroes. My enemy reminded me, I am not immortal. Now Sanking is going to have his dagger, so time for the games to begin.
We're on top of Erica. Silence the Ricky. To be fair, you don't know the Ricky's there, but he's silent still. Not quite sure what the play was there, other than scare Erica. Well, kill ZZQ is a good plan, but that's probably not what they wanted from the get-go.
Nope. The Ricky and the Bounties are expendable heroes, on either side.
Yeah.
they are the informants, you know. They go in, they get you information, but if they die, you don't care.
Yep. For the sake of vision.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the people who enjoy playing these heroes are one of a kind, you know. It's annoying players. They do things to annoy you.
I look at my 150 Sleeping Dart Ricky games. Chain Frost and
Oh
the
my
Big
god,
Burst.
don't remind me of...
I spammed that, dude. It was my favorite.
I can't believe you're a Ricky player.
I'm not even like just a Ricky player. I'm the worst Ricky player because I was a Sleeping Dart Ricky player. Now I don't touch the hero. But maybe this smoke smoke interaction. I don't want to call it a bug. I don't know.
Intended mechanic.
It's pretty strong. Yes, I don't know. Maybe it's pretty strong. I might have to give it a go again.
Yeah, intended mechanic. So it gives
Yeah.
evasion on your teammates. Definitely gonna be a very annoying. I mean, isn't Dota such a beautiful game? Like every week, there's going to be someone that discovers something new to abuse, even though there's like no updates, no changes. But there's always something being discovered every week.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to me that it took this long. Cause I remember seeing a Reddit post maybe a month and a half ago about this.
It was
Ricky
always
stuff.
like this, right? I don't think it was changed recently.
No, it's been like this for a while. Like people have been like Ricky spammers have been talking about it, but it hasn't really been mainstream.
Like the wording can be very tricky sometimes. RP.
Yeah.
All right. Hex.
Link, RP, stun, galore, goodbye, emo. 512 gold for Ulu. Track kill as well, so even more.
Are fortified.
It's very similar to like Doom, right? You remember TI? Doom was picked up. I think Liquid was like the only team. Was it Liquid? Yeah, Liquid was the only team that picked it a lot because apparently,
Middle tower is under attack.
I mean, they patched this out, right? Because the innate of Doom, you do bonus damage. It's not just limited to physical damage. When you're higher level than your opponents, it does magical damage. So your spells do bonus 15% damage as well. You know, when you're higher level than your opponents. So that got patched out after TI. You know, I didn't realize it until after TI. Because when you read the wording, right, it says attacks, right? But you wouldn't have any idea that it actually includes your spell damage. You would imagine it's only right clicks.
Ame's got that Aghanim Scepter. Ulu is waiting in the wings. Echo starts with a stun. I can't quite get the skewer, unfortunately, and Echo's now dropping low. They don't quite get the Sand King. Now Ame's in a precarious position on the low ground, under the tower, walking underneath it. One more, a little bit, maybe a dead shot from downtown. Anything? No, they miss, and Ame's out scot-free, maybe. Unless CZQ can get something huge here. Nope, not with that Sunder. Now Ame's back in fighting shape, right on top of Erica. You have officially overextended on the Muerta. Slowed to a crawl. No chance of escape.
Yeah, Bounty got the Terrorblade at the end. Track kill. Well, he is happy.
Okay.
The Hunter is happy.
They still get more gold out of that. That's insane.
Yeah, because of track. I think they got 2 track kills, if I'm not wrong. The Lich was track too. So it was actually a decent trade. The unfortunate situation is losing your carry, you know. So the Muerta kind of went down because of that fight. But I think overall, big picture wise, they got a pretty good trade.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
70, he's in some trouble, but once again, Ulu is in the area and sort of willing to hunt here. Skewer back, kill the Ricky. Try to get out of here. Echo's dropping low, stun will go wide. Ame RP'd under the tower, but his back is facing the tower. Quills will be sprayed. Emo kills off Echoes in the back and is able to blink away to safety. The little Prospector creep gave a little bit of vision on Emo, but the skewer, not enough. The shockwave, Dagon. Emo is out of mana, is able just to get enough for that blink.
He is playing so well, man, Emo, this last couple of games. He's definitely redlining his game. Ame, on the other hand, is gonna die.
Ame's dead. Good split. Good split from the Chain Frost. And now Tian Ming should die too. No chance Frost Blast gets the kill here. More gold in the coffers.
Yeah. Emo is really trying to put his team on his back, you know, so hard. But things are just not going so smoothly for them. You know, they're losing kills left and right to tracks. And now I think with the pipe being done soon on TB, they have to try to be able to group around this. Take a couple of good fights, get towers, maybe kill Roche. It's a nighttime rush, so maybe wait for the daytime rush at top. Yeah, Ricky has
Do you think
Bristle's
Do you think Bristle's one of those heroes where the first Aegis is super important?
kinda. Not as important as like I think like TA for example.
Yeah.
But Bristle's definitely up there. Because they're all timing based calls, right? You really play around your first couple of item timings very well. I mean, even nowadays, Bristleback is like not really in a rush because late game you're pretty strong with your talents and your seeing rate, so you do a lot of damage. You actually kill people in a couple of hits in late game. Like I've seen like Bristleback do like 700-800 just physical damage, without having any actual damage items.
Flank strike onto the Lion, caught in the smoke screen as well, and Emo once again here to finish the job. Dagon and a scream and a dream.
Yeah, they have to make a couple more of those to take control of the game and get Roche. They need to create an opportunity to kill Roche. Pipe's done, so time to gather around it, play around it. They have a shield rune on Queen of Pain, looking to fight.
So Emo's invincible then, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's no chance you're killing Emo with that shield rune.
Yeah, no. With the pipe shield, no.
Yeah.
If everyone's together, like if Emo's alone, then probably not. If he gets RP and Lion stun finger, you're still gonna die.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, well there's one. There's the RP. Couldn't quite get in with the epicenter originally, but still they do have it. The shockwave and the damage from Echoes. Kills off Ame, who was just alone in this bottom lane. 7E will fall to Quap's combo. Ulu and Echoes, both of them trying to get out Echoes TP away. Ulu skewer away. And then followed up by a TP. Chunming, can he get close enough? Huh? They don't even need it. Frost Shield. The damage from Bulbaka, as well as Emo. Just enough before that TP comes off.
Yeah, but it was still fine. I think losing like 2 heroes for the carry. Like Lion and Magnus, I think it's okay, It's not like the worst. They killed the Bristle. They ruined his timing a little bit. He is about to finish his what's this, Bloodstone. Do they have a vessel? Is anyone building a vessel? I mean,
Bounty's working on it slowly, but he's sitting on 0 charges.
Is he gonna?
No, I guess he's not.
I see. Think it's
no,
important.
I guess not.
The vessel is kind of nice, against Quap and Bristle. Quap has a lot of lifesteal.
There's no like purge for it either, right? Like Bristle's not buying a Manta style. Quap's not buying. Quap could buy like a Yules, I guess. But like, yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like a reasonable option, right? Yeah.
Top of Erica again, Bulbaka and Tianming, but Tianming can't get in with the Chain Frost, and it just turns out to be 2 supports feeding their lives away. And no, Emo blinks in. That is the biggest possible disaster for Yakult. They lose 3 heroes and get nothing out of it. Almost a 3k, 2,500. Yeah, no, actually a 3k gold swing.
I mean, how did he actually react though? It just felt like, was the smoke screen lit? Like, how did the Muerta get her spells off? She got the silence off somehow.
Yeah,
and the Lich
Blink Strike came first.
Yeah, I think they needed to just use or somehow just smoke, like smoke initiate.
Yeah.
Because the Lich didn't have dagger, right? So it's not actually very realistic to pray that the Lich can somehow walk up and get the pull, get the gaze off. So that was really weird, I think they just needed to have a silence, and then you get the inhibit from Diffusal, and then you can follow up with the Lich with that. I mean, now Queen of Pain dying, this is really, really bad news.
DQ, they've caught the Bounty Hunter. They almost were able to catch Bulbaka instead, but nice little dust. Bulbaka sensed something was up.
Yeah, I don't think they have much more room for error now on Yakult Brothers. And this Muerta is starting to be online. Look at his items. Falcon Blade, Pike, and Mjolnir done. So once BKB is online, this hero is going to be so scary. As on top of it, Muerta is just such a good matchup into your Bristol carry, because you do physical damage, and when she's in her Pierce the Veil form, you are not doing anything to her. So who is
Get
actually
the,
who is going to be killing the Muerta when she pops her ulti?
That's a good question.
I feel like the answer is no one. Nobody.
I mean, it kind of has to be Quap and Chain Frost, right?
Yeah, maybe, I
That's
think maybe Quap.
your only option. Maybe a
Quap.
good Sunder. Those are, once again, like a lot of ifs. Things have to line up. The stars need to align. And Roshan, they do scan, so they know that Roshan is being taken, but nobody cares. No one is willing to show their face. Roche pitch is a little too scary, which I guess makes sense, right? Your Muerta's still not quite ready yet. And you're not necessarily on too big of a timer. Let's say Yakult take all these tier 2 towers. Maybe things get a little bit more sketchy. But as soon as Erica is ready to go, you can really start ramping up. Hype has been finished on Bounty. We've already had all these Blink Daggers, BKB on Mag. Like, key items have come out. This Aegis might not matter too much.
Yeah, maybe. But there's still hope, if they can get the right openings in the team fight. After all, Muerta doesn't have BKB yet, so I think there is still a pretty good window of them winning team fights. They can still kill her now with all the magic damage. They just need to get the right initiation. Ricky is being initiated. He is dead.
Nice split from the Chain Frost. Ulu pops his BKB. TP out, echoes Bloodstone. Sand King, not quite. Good try with the TP, the Bloodstone pop with the Epi. Just not enough healing from the burst damage of Dire.
Yeah, that was just a little bit too deep, for them to go for the Ricky. I mean, maybe if they can burst him right away, maybe that would have been fine, but it just took way too long, and backup arrived, and they paid a price for it. Ricky is not a free kill, guys.
Is under attack.
Hey, they got their man though, right? That's what counts. Keeping the morales high, right? They got what they came for. And they got back to base the fast way. They get 100 gold for their TP scrolls. Man, I'm good at this.
Yeah, every team needs you to be around.
Yeah.
Giving morale
We need
support.
someone giving that copium,
Yeah, they have to really use this Aegis to push even more objectives here for Yakult Brothers. They have to try to force fights on their terms. Bob is about to have another round of ultimate, so they're waiting for that, but they're gonna see bounty. And there is no escape for you, unfortunately. There's a gem on the Lich.
Instead, ZZQ just sort of turns and starts clicking. Because, like you said, that's all you can do. A little bit of damage to Tianming.
Pretty good amount of gold into the Corp's pocket. 600 gold.
Yeah.
It's gonna have
And
BKB.
for a cheeky play on Ame, but can't quite get it. Muerta's gotta get Silver's Edge after this BKB, right? Surely that's the pickup.
I mean, is the Bristol gonna be a problem?
That's fair.
I'm not sure. But I guess it's kind of nice to have Silver Edge to move around in the team fights. I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing else you really badly need after the BKB. Silver Edge is like a reasonable option.
Erica's BKB flying out, so worst comes to worst, BKB TP out, but not how you want to use your 9-second BKB.
Nope. Definitely not. They're gonna see him. Ricky's gonna initiate. He has Pike. And they run him down.
Tianming couldn't quite get there close enough, and now Bobica is in a little bit of trouble. No man's land. Pop the ultimate, Erica getting kited, but they've lost the TB. Sunder, not quite. Big scream of pain onto 70. Ulu dead as well. Emo blinked into this. And Erica now another kill on the side. They caught Tianming. They will lose echoes though. Dust, yep. Invisibility, not quite invincibility. Erica gets out without using BKB.
Yeah,
that's
somehow.
Pretty cool. Yeah, 3 kills.
Somehow he didn't use BKB and he's alive. And 3 for 3 trade with a couple of tracks. I think you are happy and you got the gem, The Lich lost his gem. I think
yeah, that's the
call,
big one in my
I call
opinion.
that a win for Radiant.
Yeah. Because Yakult are the one sort of on a timer here. Right, Bristleback is this good late game carry, but I'd argue Muerta's like just at least on par, if not maybe a little bit better.
And you also have to bring up the fact that the Terabit is not scaling the best, you know. He's died a couple of times, his farm is not great, you know. And
Yeah.
he has to try to play more for his own game. At this point, he needs to get items. He is very, very poor right now.
And net worth comparable to the Lions, that's not what you want to say.
Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be a time in the game where the Queen and the Bristol can no longer do enough damage, and the TV has to, you know, you have to contribute some damage in the team fights, you know. Bot lane, they're gonna see, Lion's gonna see the Lich here.
Radiant's middle tower
What is he going to do?
Oh,
Okay,
well,
they both see
just
each other.
die.
Yep.
Force staff couldn't quite make it to the high ground, unfortunately.
Oh, I see you. You see me. But he has the Lich has the teammates behind him. That's
Should be pretty unexpected though, the smoke play.
are fortified.
Siame and Bobuka, so they know it's going to be a 3v3.
yeah, losing a Lion and then smoking right away for a pick. They have a good
Yeah,
ward
or a
here.
4v3 even.
Yep, they're gonna get a trade, but they were kind of
Very
hoping
nice.
to get the Queen of Pain.
Yep. Well, you know, little victories, right? Lion for Lich, that's a even trade. You got the track gold as well, so even more skewed in your favor just a bit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right, Bobuka Shard, thanks to that Tormentor being taken.
Okay, so what is
I'd
this?
say one of the good shards in the game too, right? One of the better
Armor
ones.
reduction. Okay, so you cannot
Yeah.
force stuff the target inside the smoke screen. That is somewhat useful.
It also means, like, I guess it doesn't really prove much value this game, but like if Lich was on the other team, right? Like you can't gaze, any sort of targeted ability, it just doesn't work. There are definitely games where that is like devastating for the enemy.
Yeah,
This time
especially
around, it's just the Force Staffs.
especially if you play into saves like Oracle, Shadow Demon.
Yeah. Oh, Bobuka caught farming. Queen of Pain is nearby. Bobuka should be able to get a blink strike onto the high ground unless they stop it, which they do.
I mean, they can't afford to bleed too many more kills like this. You know, they have to try to minimize it and try to take a team fight very soon. I think at Bristol, once you get the BKB, it is definitely go time. He is almost there. And they have to try to just run around with this BKB Bristol and try to force the Muerta to pop the Pierce Surveil very early in the fights. So you can kite it out and then you turn on your BKB on the Bristol to kill her after. I think that is probably the most reliable way of playing. Or the Lich somehow gets like some initiation with the Ice Fire and just chain force and burst her. Which is not the most reliable way because they don't really have stuns on their lineup, right? So you kind of only have the Sinister's Gaze. So you have no follow-up.
That is, I think, every Lich's dream right now, right? Is the Ice Fire Chain Frost combo. He has it online. Chan Ming, I mean, it's certainly possible you're getting solo kills.
Only the Lion? I think you can only kill Lion. I don't think you can kill anyone else. Bounty has Pipe. So probably not.
Yeah. They are pinging Muerta. Erica, no TP scroll. Shadowblade's still coming out on the courier. Falling. Just gonna delay the inevitable though, I think. Oh, actually, 7E and Echo's coming in too. The backup for your call needs
Erica.
to come soon.
They find him.
Erica pops his BKB. They kill the Shadowblade on the courier. Echoes, there's the epicenter. Amade's BKB is already out, stunned up, being killed by Erica.
Erica's down.
They can't use the RP in time. The Sunder from Zeal. Amade's back to full health. Erica's dead. Echoes is next. They couldn't kill the Bristle in time.
Yeah, brilliant play there by then keeping him alive and getting the Sunder to save him right at the end. So nobody on Yakult Brothers is dead, you know, everyone's alive. They managed to keep each other alive. That was like the best possible outcome of that of that engagement. It's brilliant fight, you know, Bristol just went in first, gave them all the vision. He knew he couldn't die. And they found the right targets after that, you know, with the Queen. I think it was like a really big Sonic Wave. The Queen did like a bunch of damage there. The Lich bounce kind of didn't really do much because he was bouncing it on the Magnus, which had BKB.
Yeah, that and
But
RP
it didn't matter.
just didn't exist. Like, it was rough. I mean, he used it, but it didn't amount to anything, right? It was like a one-man RP on Bristleback who was already killing everyone.
Yep, Bristol seems like a very, very strong hero still.
Yeah. 2 lanes of racks down. No, not necessarily over yet, but with a 13k lead, Yakult brothers are certainly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Team Titan, they have to kind of problem solve right now. So we cannot afford to let Erika get jumped. I think the main issue of that fight was they found the Muerta right away. She didn't die right away. She popped her BKB, she popped her ulti, but it was just not in a very ideal scenario there. So she couldn't really abuse it to hit heroes, you know. So they forced her to pop her BKB, pierce the veil early. And she didn't get to right click a bunch. So they kited the BKB and eventually she just dies, you know, to all the magic damage from the quad. So this is what Yakult brothers want to do. Whereas if you're Team Titan, you have to protect the Muerta better. You have to keep her in a safe position. And whenever she pops her R button and her BKB, she needs to be able to kill heroes.
You sort of have to rely on RP for that. Like, what's the... I guess
Sand
Lion
King
helps as well, Sand King.
Sand King
But
can
you need these heroes to be... Like, you need staying power on these heroes. Bristleback has finished a Revenant's Brooch. I love it.
Yep.
I absolutely love it.
This is the Muerta counter.
Bristle was not the hero I expected to see it on in general, but, you know, nonetheless, I think
I mean, who
this is the
buys
game
this
for
item
it.
anyway? Like, nobody actually buys.
Nature's Prophet, I guess.
I
Spire,
guess.
Chain Frost.
Yeah, you're right. Nature's Prophet, kind of. This is like a natural NP item.
I think that's it. I can't think of it. Like GA maybe? No, because you want crits, actually. No.
Yeah, not many heroes. This
Yeah,
is
no,
a
I
very
can't think of any more.
unique item when you're trying to play around Muerta. Because you can't nullify her Pierce the Veil.
Yeah. Silver's Edge complete on Erica, but no buyback now for 1,400 gold. So that's sort of the trade-off here. Can you win the fight with
Yeah,
it?
they need
I
to
mean, you
kill-
kind of have to.
They need to kill the Bristle. So his read on the situation is we lost the last fight because I couldn't kill the Bristle when he exposed my positioning. I was hitting him. Like I kind of didn't have enough damage to kill him. You know? So he's hoping that with the Silver Edge acquired, they can burst him. So Silver Edge, they hit him. He is still alive. He is still alive. He is still alive.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, the Frost Shield.
He's
They
not
have
dead.
Sunder to back him up as well. There's the Sunder. Echoes pops the BKB. Bloodstone as well. Everyone's getting away from this scot-free.
Oh my.
Sunder's been used. Sonic Wave's been used. Chain Frost is coming off cooldown. The Sonic Wave is inconsequential. That's pretty much up again.
Sunder
is going to be up again in 20 seconds too.
Yeah.
So
40 seconds.
no team's really using anything valuable. I don't think BKBs were used either.
Well, Lion's complaining. You know, I beg to differ. I use my finger. That's,
Yeah.
that's a big spell for me.
Gets cleared. Ame is broken. Stunned. Hex stacked it just a little bit. That
Where's the
Frost Shield's
skewer?
putting
They need
in
to
work.
skewer him in.
Deadshot, where's your friends? Here comes Emo onto the high ground. Erica still
Ame's
trying
still
to fight
alive.
through that BKB. Bloodstone under the tier 4 towers. The Ricky Ags coming in. Okay, RP trying to bring him into the fountain, but they get stunned a little bit before that. Erica's dead. 80 seconds, no buyback. The Chain Frost, the Spire bouncing around.
Oh, he's
They
going
killed the
fountain.
Bristleback
Oh.
once. Ame's in the fountain, a double. They need to get more. They lose Jian Ming. Ulu. Echoes can't quite get Ame. Ame turns around. That's should be the last lane of racks here. There is a world of possibility where you get this Bristle into the fountain and you could kill them off here. Zeal dropping low, has the Sunder. ZZQ is dead. Echoes is next. That's the nail in the coffin. GG is called, and we are going to a game number 3. Cults take a much needed victory here in the lower bracket.
Oh, that was a That was a topsy-turvy game. It wasn't really, a straightforward win for Yakult brothers. They had to work for it. They were in kind of like a pickle. Emo was like working very, very difficult, especially with a warlock behind, dropping the rock, healing. It's gonna be tough. I mean, I think draft-wise, this bristleback is gonna be very hard to deal with. I think Yakult brothers have the edge in the draft here. It's gonna be up to Team Titans to look for solutions here. How to kill this bristleback. And they do have like a big amount of magic damage on Willow, Lich, Magnetize.
Yeah.
And Bloodseeker is also a magic damage hero right now, so let's not forget that.
That's true. Do you think they've answered the Storm Spirit enough too? I mean, this is an emo storm we're talking about, right?
Pathetic.
I don't think they were planning to answer him that much. I don't know.
Okay.
I think the annoying thing is the brambles here and maybe the silence from the Spirit. The rest of the heroes don't really strike me as a storm counter, right? It's not like you see a lion or shaman as storm, you're like, oh, I have to be careful on Nyx, They can just kill me or in a random situation with Carapace. I think the heroes that Team Titan have are kind of like okay heroes. I'm not really that afraid to jump in if I'm Storm. I don't really care if he ruptures me. I care about the root from the bramble and basically the silence from the Earth Spirit. The rest, not so much.
Is that the first good luck have fun we've seen this entire day? 70 throws one out as we're paused here. That's the first. I haven't seen any. Crazy.
Nice time to start, right? The last game. And ZQ says,
right.
I have not had food the whole day. Please get me takeaway. He's asking Zeal to get him takeaway. Nicholas.
Think you'll do it?
And Zeal is saying, shut your mouth. Some live translation going on here.
Hey, you tried your best to get some free food. What can you do?
Yeah, the man tried, Food is important.
Very true.
You sound like a guy who would buy me food, if I ask you in an official game. You get me some takeaway.
I would, yeah, I would. If I had the money to, I definitely do that as soon as I could. Food is the gateway to the soul for a lot of people.
Recommend? Yeah, what's good from Ontario?
Nothing.
What?
It'd have to be like poutine. It'd have to be like poutine. Fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Right, Canadian classic.
That does not sound appetizing.
It's okay. It's maybe that's a little heresy as a Canadian to say that. It's not my favorite, but it can be good in the right scenarios. It's like it takes the proper gravy and
okay, let's just put it that way.
A good cheese curd. Ooh.
If I'm coming over to Canada, what are you going to bring me out for? For my first meal.
Ketchup chips. I don't know how popular that is in the rest of the world. But I know it's definitely not in America. I've had American friends come over for ketchup chips. Poutine.
I think it's weird.
What else?
American is
some true maple syrup.
They share a lot of common food with you, right? So you might not surprise them as much as me,
Yeah. Well, a lot of the little brands can be the same, but I can't remember if it's ketchup or all dressed. There's one chip flavor that's not available in America that they come up and they're like, oh, you have this sort of chip. Interesting.
You should just take me to somewhere which is only available in Canada, in Ontario.
Ooh. Mother Tuckers. There we go. That's it's a white people buffet.
I traveled 10,000 miles to visit you and you take me to a buffet?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I would never take you to buffet, if you fly all the way to Malaysia.
Well, it's free on your birthday. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's why. That's why you're bringing me there. It's really...
I mean, it's not bad, is it? Zeal has taken a lot of damage up here. More than I would have expected. ZZQ turns around for the courier. We'll get it. Lovica continues to click. I don't know, what's your choice? What would you... I feel like I'm being being accosted here. What's like? What are you doing that's so much better than me? Hey, Winter.
Fried chicken with coconut rice. That
Ooh,
is
okay. No, you
that
win.
is the
Oh yeah, hold on a minute.
that is the national dish of Malaysia. Yeah.
I'll give that to you. You win. Yeah. No, that checks out. That sounds delicious.
Okay, what is delicious here? Which lane is the delicious lane?
Ooh. I mean, it's got to be the fun of this Magnus Willow, right? There's just something, like I said earlier, that tickles me about turning Brambles into a nuke. Are they going to be able to kill this
Are
Bristle?
you sure
Probably not.
It's fun for them. I think it's more fun for the
No.
Warlock and Bristol. Fatal bonds,
Yeah.
and then he clears the creeps with the heroes. Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
I think this is sort of like worse than Flag Cannon, right? Because I think Warlock Gyro is the first thing that comes to mind when I think about nasty lane combinations. Bristol plus Warlock can also be very, very nasty. And Tamming, he has the heal. Level 2 just trading with 7E. 7E is still level 1. Doesn't have his Bramble yet. Tamming is still trading. Oh no, now he realizes
Blood grenade.
he might die.
He's got the heal. He's got the heal. He's fine.
Bloodseeker
Oof.
is getting a boost right now with Tamming being low.
Yeah.
It's not doing too bad.
Yeah.
12 CS
time,
on
yeah.
the top lane. 10 for the Terrorblade. How about the Spirit Brothers? Okay, maybe
Oh, there it is,
I
first
made
blood.
you look away too soon.
Yeah. That's our bad. That is our bad. And Seal gets a kill top on his ZZQ. Meta popped. This is sort of, I don't want to say to be expected, but you know, level 2 TV is going to get meta and they're going to make some sort of aggressive move on you. I feel like you should have, I don't know, I guess you should have expected this, yeah.
Yeah, Moita is also really strong. He opted to go for the Gunslinger, so more of like a laning spell. And trade it more efficiently with the Lich, with the Reflection. Very annoying. And mid lane, the Spirit Brothers are going to share the spoils of the lane, right? I don't expect anyone to kill the other. Just some good old CS battle, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And it's going to be a rotation battle too, and on top of that, because of the rotation battle, it'll be a rune battle. And who are we favoring on these runes? Like, what supports are going to be better here when they rotate around? Ame, bottom lane. Looks like 70 will be able to clean that one up, and Tianming just could not heal through it.
Well, it comes down to the numbers, my friend. Who brings the numbers to the rune fights? It's just simple math, right? You need to bring more heroes, more numbers than the enemy team to get the rune. In most cases, right? Sometimes you are unlucky, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think this is the type of matchup where, especially for the Storm, I think he needs the runes more, you know? And sometimes you want the carries to TP in to fight for you. At the 6 or 8 minute rune. Top lane, Erika, speaking about carries, he is taking a bunch of damage and surprise! Tenming shows up for one right click.
And they've got a dead shot in 1 second. ZZQ's not
Wow.
safe either. There it is. Perfect dead shot from Bulbaka.
They are really, you know, ripping this lane apart, you know, this Bloodseeker Lich lane. Moita, Terrorblade doing very well, and it's just drive-by rotation from the Warlock. Gets a kill, some XP. He is very, very happy for that. You know, Warlock, one of the, I think, best position 5 heroes to give XP on, you know, in the early game.
Yep. And arguably one of the worst supports to rotate through the gate. It's definitely not what I expected for John.
Okay, let me ask you an important question. Is Silencer worse to rotate to the gate or Warlock?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess Silencer is a slow, but so does, I mean, Warlock. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's better.
Warlock does more damage, I guess. Fatal bonds.
Yeah, that's true.
Mid lane.
Emo, not quite 6.
Oh,
70s
kick him
here,
through the
kick
bramble.
him back into the lane.
Yeah, that was
70.
nice.
Yeah. Nice little kill on the Storm before he hits 6. Very important.
Storm says, brother, how can you do this to me? How can you kill me? And now runes, right? They have to prevent the Earth Spirit from getting a refill. This is crucial. Okay,
Yeah.
luck is gonna play a factor. Where is the rune gonna
Yeah.
spot the RNG? Oh, okay.
But,
Seems like Earth Spirit's
Yakult
gonna
have
get
brought
it.
3 heroes.
Yeah, numbers, it matters. Echoes is level 6,
rune.
and wait, what? He took the rune?
Yeah, don't.
What the hell?
Yeah, don't think about it. Yeah, don't think about it. 70. Look, he's gonna have big damage here in a second. Just you wait. And whenever he, yep, look at that big. No, he didn't even right-click the tower. What
Drop
the?
their tranquils. He wants to tank so that the catapult doesn't die. Oh, they catch the storm.
There's the brambles.
Bramble.
Still not level 6. Bulbaka's here too. 7E's putting that DD to work. Look at it go. Ice shield on top of 7E will still die.
That
Good
is
try.
what I call karma crash, you know? That's what you get for stealing your mid laner's rune.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, Echoes didn't even want to try to partake in that engagement. Ulu tried to cliff Ame. Here comes Earth Spirit. I don't know if this is enough. Ame so far doesn't care. Nice shockwave, magnetize as well. There it is. That magnetized damage was just too much.
Yeah, the heal was actually pretty big there. Kept him alive for some time.
Yeah.
Okay,
We have another Midas rush. Tianming again. On the Warlock this time.
You
Boots into Midas.
okay, this one you can't really blame him. Warlock
Yeah,
is...
no, that's true.
Yeah, Warlock's probably one of the best Midas heroes. What is he? When is he going to use his Black Grimoire? That is the question. Does he use it to get an early level 6 soon, or does he be greedy with it and he waits it out and get a kill and use it later? That is always like the question when you are looking at all these Warlock players. When do they use the Black Grimoire?
Yeah, I know. Like Witch Doctor is a little bit easier. For me, it's like when you're getting close, usually Shard.
Witch Doctor, the thing that gives you gold, right? Whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Gree.
Yeah.
Emo on top of Lich. Nice dead shot from Bulbaka to secure the kill.
I think in theory you should always use it to get level 6 early, just to use it. Because it's the same thing with any other LTG. I just want to put it on cooldown as fast as possible. Including some situations where you can use it to just farm, you know. I think I've seen players use it just to clear stacks. It's actually not that bad, you know. If you get an opportunity to clear like a really big stack or steal a big stack, you just use it. You don't want to be like sitting around waiting to cast your R button for ages.
It just feels so bad, like especially with these long cooldowns, right? It may be a little confusing, right? Long cooldowns, you don't want to use it, but it's kind of the opposite.
You just want to make sure that get it off your chest, right?
As soon as possible. Yeah, exactly.
It's just like when you did something to screw me over, and then you feel guilty when you see me. You just want to get it off your chest, you know. It's like having having a Warlock ulti.
Well, soon enough, Warlock will hit 6, and soon enough we'll have that ulti.
I mean, you could use it for the 6 right now. I think if they want to fight, he's going to use it. He has 3 points in the Fatal Bonds.
Yeah.
He is very, very strong right now if they want to take a fight.
Emo's here too. I mean, I think you're right, realistically. They should be looking for at least something here, or they should be trying at least. Aware that that is a possibility. Because you can't wait for too much longer. As soon as Echoes gets this Blade Mail, Echoes is going to feel like the strongest hero on the map.
Yeah, with the Storm, I guess you wait for a 10-minute rune. Try to fight for the rune. He's gonna get level 6 without the Black Grimoire. Okay, never mind. 1 XP or something, or 2 XP. They gotta go, he's gonna run in. He's not level 6 yet. Gets a Fatal Bonds off. Is he gonna regret not using his Black Grimoire? Oh, he's still not using it.
Oh, he hit 6! The creeps died! He's 6! Xianming can do something finally,
Gosh,
but everyone has already disengaged.
That was so risky not to use, you know. That was such an important fight. The Storm was going in to kill the Earth Spirit. I think he should probably just try to use it and drop the rock, you know. That was...
Yeah.
That was actually too greedy. Way too greedy. Way too greedy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unlucky that he had like, what, 2 XP points, you know, before he pops level 6. But you just gotta do it, man.
Bottle refill, Ice Armor the tower. Doesn't do anything though, tower will still fall. And once again though, like your cults, with this ultimate from Warlock, they can look for a fight here. All the green diamonds available, right? They can do something here.
Where is he going to go? They have already killed top tower, mid tower, so bot tower next with the pistol. Or any stacks to steal. Maybe they can steal some stacks. I mean,
It looks like they were taken already earlier, but I guess the 2 stack, but yeah. whatever.
He is itching to drop the rock right now. He's following the storm, hoping for a fight. I hear RP. Oh
yeah,
no.
they've used a bottom on the Bloodseekers here, but Ame is running through it. Ame needs some TPs or just TP out himself. Where's the brambles? Where's the stuns?
They missed the skewer, unfortunately. And this is why I said that this is not like his most comfortable hero from the last game.
Yeah.
Now this is again, another situation where they missed a very, very key kill on the enemy carry. So 12-minute runes. Storm is going to be hoping for a regen rune. You keep count of the runes. Like normally you try to keep count. Like what rune is spawning? Earth Spirit. Can I jump in? The dead shot.
That's
Two-man dead shot.
Yeah. There's the rock. Finally, it throws down. ZZQ will die. Zeal gets echoes too.
The rock
Exactly what we wanted to see.
has been dropped. Job is done, Warlock. You can go home.
Into the stacks they go. What was once a 2-stack has turned into a 3-stack. A lot more valuable to take now. Blink Dagger is online. 70, a little too close for comfort.
Emo
Into the
has
Shadow
haste.
Realm, TP away.
He is running over to claim the stacks. Or even Fatal Bonding. He's gonna take the stacks, the Warlock. It's like, it's mine. This is my rock. I deserve the gold,
Rello and Earth Spirit are smoked. They are running up to this. ZZQ is here.
It's all gonna be gone by
sort
the
of
time they
start
arrive.
things off, yeah. There's the dead shot Ice Armor used.
Lich is not level 6. Oh no. Who can they kill?
Echoes.
Punish.
Nice. Magnetize. Roll as well. TP gets cancelled because he's in the brambles. Bovika not going anywhere. Tianming dies as well.
Yep, that was a good punish. But wasn't the end of the world for the Yakult brothers. They cleared the entire stack. Was like a 3-stack. Not the biggest, but there was a pretty decent amount of economy taken away from whoever is supposed to clear. I actually don't know who is supposed to clear it.
Earth Spirit did an okay job at the hard camp earlier, but I guess 3 points into Empower, you can take it as a team.
And if you have to bring so many heroes to clear it, then it's not really that efficient.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now Warlock is clearing. Oh my god, the Warlock actually cleared the stack with the innate percentage base damage. Or Eldritch summoning with the Fatal Bonds. Can't underestimate those things, those small little imps.
Yep. Oh, they are a big annoyance.
I'm gonna
especially
I'm gonna keep track of when he uses the Brad Grimoire. He still hasn't used it.
That's crazy.
At this rate, I think he's just saving to use it so he gets level 12, like for his second point in the rock. I think that's pretty much it. If you're not using for the level 6, you're gonna use it for the level 2 rock.
This is I don't want to say a slow Aghanim Scepter timing, but I mean, not the fastest on the Bristleback. 300 gold away now.
Yeah, I mean he kind of died twice in the lanes, right? So
yeah,
not the best start. He's gonna get there, I think the Storm is like having a great game. The Storm plus TB is also pretty farmed. He has pipe done, 40 minutes, very respectable. Bracer knows pipe. Time to fight, Where is your damage, dire team? Lich, magnetize. I have pipe now. This is a huge deal.
Just need to kind of use it right now, though. Zeal has to make sure that he TPs into these fights. Ame caught, RP'd into the brambles as well. Chain Frost, throw everything. 70 gets the kill.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a very similar death to like previous games where, remember his Void game? His teammates are just not really doing anything, They have the item timings, but they're not like trying to push a tower. They're not like really forcing the enemy to react what they're doing, right? This is why the dire team can just smoke in and find your carry. I mean, but nothing is happening. There's always like a very big risk of your teammates dying when they are farming in semi-dangerous places sometimes. So that's pretty much it. I think they have to be faster with their moves on Yakult brothers. Group up faster, force them to react. Here
they go. Bristle TP's in, and that's gonna give Titan the chance to retreat. Did Warlock cancel?
Yeah,
I thought I saw
did.
Warlock TP. Yeah,
he cancelled. They have to be careful now. Warlock cancelled. Warlock's not here. He's a very big deal. He is not making the long walk down. So I guess they are not going to fight. He's waiting top to drop a rock here. I mean,
Yeah, they're baiting Zeal.
He shows himself with the Fatal Bond, so I don't know. I don't know what's the
Yeah,
plan
I don't
here.
know what the plan was.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Emo just barely missed out on 70. Ame as well.
Is under attack.
Wow, that is actually a, nice,
That's a nice little spot. I might steal that,
yeah, nice little spot there.
Storm Spirit coming up top. If Tianming can't join you, you have to join Tianming. Here they go.
Yeah, he's ready. He's itching to drop that rock. It's like, come guys. They want to take Roche here with the Bristle Axe. If they can get a good fight here, is there a ward? They don't have a ward, so they have to retreat back to their vision. I'm trying to retreat to the gate here, which is probably a better spot for the Yakult brothers to fight. Just wait for them to come over. Because if they approach through this angle, you're gonna get most likely a pretty big fatal bonds on the enemy team with the rock. I don't think the enemy can win the fight if that happens. So here we go. They're gonna run in. They smoke up. Big fear. Where's the rock? Where is the rock?
The Tianming finally something just hits on the ZZQ.
Oh, big fatal bonds.
Ulu gonna bring the TB back in. The fatal bonds is doing so much work. Echoes pops the blade nail, but he is dying through it all. Tianming, the rock on the other side waiting for you. Hello.
Yeah, that was...
ZZQ, Erica, Ulu, they've got to run. Ame maybe in some trouble. The Chain Frost gets eaten by the creeps.
Oh,
That's
Sunder!
not what
She
you
saves
wanna
him.
See the Sunder Seal, beautiful play, and Erica gets baited because of it. Radavatos keeps Ulu in place, and the lone survivor is the Lich.
Clean fight by Yakult brothers. That was like a very good example of why Warlock was so strong in this sort of engagements. He drops the rock, he stops the... He kind of interrupts the engagement, and then he gets like, I think, a 3-man Fatal Bond, and that was like more than enough to win them the team fight later on. I mean, sure, there's still a Sunder, which came out to save the Bristle at the end, but I think when the rock was dropped in the initial engagement, it stopped them from killing off the Bristle. I think the fight was pretty much gonna be going their way, you know. Warlock is the king of team fights, you know. You do not mess with this hero. And then right now he has 9 charges on the Black Grimoire. He can use it for level 12. He's still... Is he gonna wait? Like, how long is he gonna wait?
I don't know. He's holding it for his 25, surely. I don't know what you're waiting for at this point.
I mean, he already dropped it now, so there's no point clicking it now.
Yeah. They're wrapping in onto Emo mid, trying to get a kill on this Storm Spirit. Yes, they do.
Yeah, he was on his way to his BKB, you know, so that was a good time to kill him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they actually get
still a ways
some
away now.
in return here.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Army is very strong. With the Aegis.
Ame should feel somewhat unstoppable now.
Especially with the Terrorblade preparing to sunder him every time with a pipe.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah, that
attack.
pipe did a lot of work in that fight too, right? That was one of the reasons that it took so long to kill Ame. Why they couldn't kill Zeal or really anyone else.
Yeah. It's all magic damage, right? Earth
Yep.
Spirit, Lich, Dark Willow, Radiance, Bloodseeker. The pipe just does wonders against that. And now they're going high ground. They're actually going high ground.
Bottom tower
Pre 20 minutes. Not something you see quite often, you know, nowadays. High ground is
Yeah,
always
right.
like that. Cursed high ground. Do not want to throw the game, you know. Don't want to go up there too early.
Radiant's top
But
tower.
you have Bristol back, you know, so you have a good excuse to do it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They
You've got
need...
Demon Seal as well and the Terrorblade. They can push pretty hard.
Yeah, but they still have to be careful of the Magnus skill back, you know. That's always a trap. You may have 2 lives, but if you die in the middle of the enemy base, having 2 lives might not save you.
It's true.
Oh, Warlock gets the shot.
Tried for Tianming.
Warlock
that's
gets the
awkward, isn't
shot,
it?
but he has no points in
awkward.
upheaval.
Yeah. That is that feels a little bad. 70 dead shot. Bobica just finishes them off. That's almost as bad as when you buy your shard and then you get the shard from the Tormentor. That's almost as worse when it's like flying out to you still.
I mean, I would argue if you
Can't
bought the
use it.
shot and you get the shot, that's probably worse.
Ah,
700
guess, yeah.
gold down the drain, yeah. This doesn't lose you any gold.
No, maybe he'll use his Grimoire to finally get some upheaval points.
Yeah, he has one now.
Gets one. Yeah. Value already. Instant value.
He is getting Locket, yeah. Very interesting.
Yep.
I did not expect him to get Locket. Just wants to keep the Bristol alive, heal him.
It seems like game plan for your cult more or less is Emo makes space, put all of your eggs in the Ame basket, and Ame will carry you, right? Solar Crest, Holy Locket, got protection from the TB as well. Ulu tries to take down a tier 1 tower.
Oh, he got the
himself.
tower.
Turn
He
around,
gets the
he
tower.
gets the tower. Skewer out, but not far enough.
Well, it was something. I think given the state of the game, it was a good try. I respect that. When the game's going bad, somebody has to try something to create some sort of opportunity for your team.
Well, here's another big opportunity here. Echoes was waiting on the Spire, just chilling, waiting for someone to show up by themselves. They drop everything onto the Storm Spirit and kill him off.
Nice, that's a huge pickoff. His BKB is going to be once again delayed. He is not going to be...
Exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah, he is definitely not going to be happy, you know, about this Storm. He was like top net worth in the early game for quite some time, and now after back-to-back pass, he is going to be so severely slowed down with his BKB timing. I mean, he needs the BKB, you know, otherwise he's going to be caught by Brambles, there's going to be silence, there's going to be like the fear from the Dark Widow. There's a lot of things to be concerned with when you're jumping in a Storm this game.
Yeah, it's not as free as it may seem.
I mean, it's an overall
Right,
first
like
pick Storm, right? You first pick a Storm, you kind of expect like, okay, there's gonna be something that's gonna annoy me, right? It should be. If you overall first pick, okay, maybe not overall first pick, was 9th pick. If you 9th pick a Storm and the opponent somehow does not come up with any hero to trouble you in the team fight, then something is wrong, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Lich is online. That's pretty cool too, right? ZZQ, Blink Dagger, as well as the Spire, Chain Frost. Who can you solo kill though, right? Warlock, Huerta, and that is about it.
You can kill a Storm if he has a +1. I think,
Oh, that's okay.
I'm thinking about like solo kill is like a bit far-fetched given the situation now. Like
Yeah.
he needs to think about like setting up. I think Lich plus ES can definitely kill the Storm Spirit from full to 0.
Yeah. Oh, big time. I think right now the name of the game right is delaying that BKB on the Storm for as long as you possibly could.
He should have it now. Yeah, he has it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time to play Dota. Let's go.
Hopefully. Yeah. Smoke out from Titan. Clear the waves. Amplified damage for Emo, but he is out of mana. It used up most of his resources.
Ooh, this might be a good time to strike if you're Dire. Rupture.
They catch Ame with the Rupture. Chain Frost as well, bouncing around. That's a lot of damage. Where'd he go? Aegis has expired. No,
they didn't get the Sunder off.
Back. Zeal. They've got to get Zeal away.
He is still alive.
Sunder. He wants it. Erica's still alive for now. The pipe is so valued. Here comes Emo with that fresh BKB, and the Magnetize does nothing, and somehow everyone on Titan dies, even after killing Bristle at the beginning. Amplified damage Emo, Tianming Fatal Bonds was just too much to deal with.
Yeah, at the end of the team fight, Warlock plus Storm, they both did like almost 8,000 damage.
Yeah.
You may have killed the Bristol, but yeah, Storm is here to clean house here. That was
the little minions at the tower. Black Grimoire is still available.
Wait, he still has.
He still does.
When is he gonna use it?
I don't know.
He pops it like in the next minute for level 18.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Maybe.
How much is he gonna get
maybe there's
now?
Warlock players out there.
So he has
Quite a bit.
He has 3,000 XP now. So 3,000 XP is around 2 levels at this point. He's gonna get 2 levels. So he'll be level 16. Almost 17. More or less. Yeah. If he could just pop it and get level 18, it could be worth it.
How much more, like, how long does he need to hold this then? Like, is it even worth holding it, or like, do you pop it now? Oh, there it is, right in onto the Storm Spear. This is exactly what we wanted to see.
The burst. This is why this hero has a very high win rate in pubs. Like what, 54% I think. Like through all brackets. He's just very, very reliable in setting out kills like this. And you don't really necessarily have to solo them, but you can initiate and start and set up for your team, which is very valuable. It's an instant disable, right? So it doesn't give you time to react to pop your BKB. Play your liches, guys. It is going to be nerfed soon.
Yes, get it in now. Get it in now, right? When? What's your bet? When is patch coming? Right? It's got to come soon, right? Surely. After these quals, maybe?
I have learned throughout the years, it is always best not to speculate.
That's fair, that's fair. Valve time, you know, it's works differently.
Yeah, I'm enjoying some Lich now, you know, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my Clockwork Pugna. Please, don't nerf those heroes. Please, please, please.
Yeah, Lich definitely needs to get toned down somehow.
Do you think it's just the casting abilities while channeling? Like, is that all you need to do to fix the hero?
And top of that, they made the Force Shield very, very good at level 1, you know, so there's also another problem with that. He has like two really good skills, the Force Shield and the Sinister's Gaze, and his ulti kind of also became reliable with the Facet, right? A lot more reliable.
Yeah. Black Grimoire has been eaten. Update.
Oh, he used it?
Has been consumed. Yeah, level 17.
Because he ran out of slots, right?
Yes, yeah, he needed that.
That must have been the reason or something.
Yeah, yeah. That big Lotus is very important. Roshan will be the next objective. Has spawned. Big man in the pit. Erica has Aghanim Scepter as well. Things are lining up for Titan. They really need to get more than the Bristleback this fight. Woke up, all 10 members of both teams smoked. Back, leading the charge.
This is a nice wrapper on. If they can actually get the Warlock first, that would be a good start. Do they have an Observer Ward? They have to place a ward around this area? No, Earth Spirit is going in.
Break on Echoes.
He's not waiting.
Ame is charging in. Look at Ame go. Pop the Aghanim Scepter, lots of damage. A beautiful
Carapace down.
They need to follow it up with the Fatal Bonds. They've lost Zeal. Zeal will buy back. Ame's trying to man fight as much as he can.
Emo's gonna clean house.
Too bad for now. And Emo as well, right? Lots of damage. They get that Fatal Bonds out, and it's finally starting to put in work. They forgot about it for a moment. But at the end of it all, Ame gets a triple. And things are looking dire, pun intended. And it looks like they caught more here too. ZZQ, Frost Armor. Oh, Deadshot goes wide because of the Electric Vortex. That's okay.
I was very surprised they actually just went in without vision there, you know. If they don't see the Warlock, I don't know how they felt like that would have been a good idea to just initiate with the Earth Spirit. They went on the TB. Sure, they got the TB, but they killed him, but at what cost, right? I think it was not the best choice for him to initiate. Because they placed they placed the Observer Ward behind, you know. You saw where they placed it, like at the Lotus pool. And the Earth Spirit somehow wanted to play a little bit more forward. He went to take out the Watcher, which already, again, you know, it's a very risky thing to do there, because a fight might break up anytime, you know. I was kind of expecting them to take the route below, you know, after the Lotus pool, and maybe place a ward somewhere there and initiate from the left side. But going on the right side on the Watcher and under the gate, which is usually a common spot, you know, to have an observer, that was like asking for trouble, you know, running from there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one mistake you can't make again, though, right? Like, cool, yeah, it's understandable, right? You're trying to force a fight, you make a mistake, that's okay, right? We're human, it happens. But
yeah, but there's no coming back from this, you know, I'm afraid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you lose one more fight, it's almost curtains for you, and curtains for your run here.
Okay, so they have to get like some perfect rupture skewer combo. It's like insta kill someone. Kick
But
him
they
in,
need to kill this bristle twice. Can they do it?
kick him into the fountain. I mean, if they can kill
Yeah, I
him like
guess.
around the tier 4s, maybe they force a fight there. Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult, you know. There's gonna be a rock on your face, you know. Okay, no, now mind, scrap that plan. Maybe they just have to kill the warlock first. But the thing is with the Aegis, right, they can always just hide all their heroes and just let the Bristol do everything. So then you have to scale him into the tier 4s and you have to take the fight from there.
Everyone is showing top instead, so that's going to give Ame the green light to just start
Wait, they're all-
whacking away at this tower.
They're all under a wall.
Yeah. Finally,
Okay,
everyone
skewer.
TP's back. There it is. That's exactly what you want to see. Ame is stuck. No one can really come and back him up, but Ame, I don't think he needs it right now. Fighting up against it all, the racks are being taken despite it. Echoes comes in, drops the magnetize. But he gets dead shot away. Ame still standing on that high ground. So alone. No one is anywhere near him, but no one really needs to be near him right now. RP, they catch the Storm Spirit as well as the Muerta. Can they kill Storm in time? They can't. Now the emo show has begun. Killing off the Lich.
Oh,
a
big
beautiful
bonds.
rock. And that's a, yeah, fatal bonds connecting to 4 heroes now. Echoes, BKB has to retreat. Ulu looking for something. They haven't even killed Ame once. How are they gonna do it again? Sunder is available, so they could just refresh Ame back up to full. You love from the
Yeah, I mean,
Warlock plus
it
the
was really-
Mechanism Holy Locket.
It was really costly not chaining the fear into the RP there. They weren't able to kill the storm. And now he is full. He is going to look for a second opportunity to win the second fight here. And they have to try to do the same thing. I don't think there's another option. Rupture, skill him into the tier 4 and hope for the best.
Hopes, dreams, thoughts, and prayers here.
Right, level 20 Bloodseeker. Let's go. Power
Here we
spike.
go. Here we go. This is it. Ame. Man mode, kill the raid boss, Titan. You got to take down this Bristle. No rupture quite yet, but he is under the tier 2 towers with the Chain Frost as well. Aghanim Scepter from the Bristle, lots of damage. Quills bouncing around, they kill off the Lich. ZZQ will fall, the soup thrown down. Tian Ming not in any sort of trouble. Echoes will be the one to go down instead. Erica is back in the fray. Rupture used onto Zeal. BKB popped as well.
Bristle
They're
is
turning
still
it on
alive?
Ame. They still have Aegis, and yes, Bristle is still alive. Ulu pops that BKB and runs out. TP's back to base. 1 lane, 2 lane. Red fish, blue fish. And it looks like Shadowblade finished on Bobica. Ags on the Storm Spirit. You gotta look for something here. It's gotta be bigger
Ulu
than
is
this
looking.
Bristle.
good
There's the
RP, 2 heroes.
RP onto Storm
Silence.
and the Warlock. This is as good as it gets. Buyback on Echoes as well. And once again, no Aegis on Ame, so he has to retreat. Stunned, kick back. With the Chain Frost as well. Do they have it? They don't. Double dead shot. Ame is still alive
the
for now.
skewer.
Can they get the skewer back? Yes, they can. Under the tier 3 towers, Ame still alive somehow. They can't kill this Bristle back.
Oh, with Rupture. Maybe
okay,
they
there
can.
we go. This is going to stop Ame.
Skewer.
He has so much goo. Can they get him? Yes, they can. Through it all, the Blood Right does the job. Racks have been defended. It did cost you 2 racks and a lot of abilities. But you've won the fight, and you've given yourself a little bit more energy.
It's a lifeline crash, you know. There is still hope.
Yeah.
Right now, they're gonna run down mid. Hopefully, do they have time to maybe force the Bristol? Like, I think that's probably the best thing to get if they can somehow force a buyback on Ame. 60 seconds is not too much time.
Radiant's middle tower is
And
Looks
Rosh-
like they're not even willing to
yeah,
push tier
Roshan's
2s
not
with it.
up, so there's nothing more they could gain, you know, from this, apart from more time to play the game. I think it's really shown in the last fight. It's still possible for them to hold a base defense if they get a good RP. This time they got a really good setup into the Bloodseeker silence, so that was perfect. I think they have to try to replicate it next time, you know. Whenever they have BKB, you need to land the fear after the RP. You need to skewer him into the terrorize. I think with
Eyes
the
on
right
Seal.
setup, the Bloodseeker actually has a lot of damage to deal, and they can actually still kill the Bristle if he's not given a chance to pop his Bloodstone.
I mean, that's sort of the key factor, right? Is not just this Bloodstone, but all the heals from Warlock 2 are really putting in work. I'd be very interested to see Warlock's heal numbers after this game.
Through the roof, my friend. They do have like a Shivas
Yeah.
to kind of reduce it a little.
Do you think Heart's the right pickup here for Ame?
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't die. He knows he's
Fair.
gonna get pulled into enemy territory, so he has to give himself the best chance of walking out alive. As soon as he walks out, there's going to be a rock greeting the enemy. There's going to be some fatal bonds. There is going to be a Sunder. So as long as he doesn't die in the first initial jump, and maybe the Terrorblade should get a dagger too. I actually feel like he should get a dagger so he can actually blink in to save him with Sunder. Because without dagger,
Probably a good idea.
it's kind of hard for him to like just walk in, right, to open the pipe, use pipe and Sunder. So dagger could be a good option here for the Terrorblade. It's very strange, but he actually feels like it could be a good solution.
It's like borderline support Terrorblade, but also
He-
like
what else is he
if you're-
doing? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Like if you're, like I said earlier, if you're putting all your eggs in the Ame basket, like protect Ame, then commit to it, right? Go for that.
he has a sky, you know, so he has a dream to right click the Bloodseeker so Bloodseeker doesn't heal.
Okay, I'm here for it. Satanic, okay. So Ame has switched over from the heart towards the Satanic.
Radiant are scanning.
And
So he has a
looks
dispel.
like,
Extra dispel.
ooh, okay. Timeless Relic on the Earth Spirit just got picked up. That's pretty big. That's going to amplify a lot of damage from Echoes.
Yeah, they're coming out of their base crash. They're gonna look for a play. They're not gonna go down quietly. They want to hold a base defense outside of the base. They want to kill them. They are looking for an
Good place to
angle
take
here.
it. No one has buyback, though. This is still a little risky.
They need
They
to
see the
find
Storm
like
Spirit Illusion.
a location to place down the ward on the Willow and take a fight. They're thinking about where should we fight. This is a very, very key question right now. Where do we take the fight? Roshan is up. They are walking top. They are
Radiant's
scouting.
middle tower
I mean, if
is
they
under
somehow
attack.
manage to sneak the Rosh, this is going to be huge for them.
That would be a big victory, because right, that's Aghanim Scepter on Roche too.
Oh no, they see the Rosh. Okay. Radiant is so far away.
Here we go. Okay, Willow's gonna do it all by herself, right? No. 70. I mean, 70 actually did not too bad amount of damage
Yeah, he
for a
actually
solo Willow
did
on Roshan.
so
That
much.
was
Holy.
yeah.
How?
Okay. Throwing shade, I guess, right? The
Yeah.
amplified damage plus the bedlam. Okay, yeah.
Gosh. That was like some 3k damage. 2 to 3k damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
they realize
there goes
something's
Roshan.
wrong. They're coming.
They realized too little, too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, who's getting the axe?
Do you think they're still gonna take the fight?
No.
Echoes will. No, they got a TP out.
The grand
Every single member.
heist. They escaped with no one dying. So who is getting the Aghanims? That is the $1 million question right now. Oh, Earthspirit got the axe.
Yeah.
Oh.
More ways to kidnap the bristleback.
I want to see the Bristleback in the fountain.
Yep. No, me too. I'm with you.
Do they have range?
Stone Remnant
Enough
refresher,
range?
Stone Remnant.
Skewer into the Remnant? Can they actually get him to
Oh
the
yeah, absolutely. That Remnant kick is so far.
It's like a-
Yeah, and the refresher as well, right?
Two-
Refresher, kick him
2000
in the fountain.
So it's like 2000 range with the Remnant kick and 1000 with the skewer. So it's around 3k range. Hemming, he's cooking the soup, but little does he know. He is the... Oh my god, he's so quick.
He is indeed the soup.
Oh, he cleared a quick wave.
Coming. You know, we did say this is not a game where Warlock wants to stand still, and that is exactly what we saw right there. I got kidnapped immediately.
Oh, he has buyback, so he has the get out of jail card. Always important to have the get out of jail card when you're kidnapped in late game.
Yep. We have 2 Silver's Edge on Dire. Silver Edge, yeah. It's got the Bloodseeker as well as the Magnus.
I think it's not just about the break, it's also the lifesteal from like Bloodstone and the Satanic. He's going to heal a lot from that, you know. So I'm not so sure anymore if the Silver Edge is going to be like a sure way of killing the Bristle. I think he is still gonna live, you know, through everything. So what is he going? He sold his boots for BKB. Okay, good luck killing
looks
him.
like the play.
The 41 minute 9-second charge BKB Bristol coming in to end the game.
I mean, thank God he doesn't have an Aegis to back him up. Right?
And
would be it.
You would recall a certain someone saying that buying BKB too early is game losing, but buying BKB late game is game winning.
No, that's very true. It's a big brain play, right? Especially against heroes like Invoker or Spirit as well. They knew exactly where Zeal
he was under a
ward.
He was under a ward.
Yeah, Chain Frost. And that is a dead Terrorblade. 90 seconds. Does have buyback, fortunately, but this is once again just more space for Titan.
He must be so confused. How did they see him there? He was behind the tree. It's like, what? Why? Why did they find me? And little does he know, he goes back watching replay, and then he sees a ward. This is such an unconventional spot, you know.
I guess it was there earlier from the Roshan fight.
Yeah.
Well, a fight. That could have been a quote-unquote fight. Yeah, engagement maybe.
Well, he has buyback, so not like a huge setback for them. They have to just chill and wait. So, 40 seconds for the TB to respawn. And they don't really need any more items. They just need to go once everyone's alive. Even against the Aegis, probably not. Wait another 1 minute for the Aegis and then go after.
Yeah, I don't think... But you're not in too much rush, right, if you're called?
Nah, not exactly.
No big items that are going to change this game coming out in the next minute.
Yeah, Terrible is definitely telling his team, wait for my butterfly. 60 minutes. BKB butterfly.
Yeah.
I will definitely carry you, you know. I don't need the Bristol anymore at 60 minutes. Okay, here that's a good setup. Ulu has a ward on the high ground. He is ready. The fisherman is here. He wants to get a trout. Waiting. First rule of fishing, be
very
patient.
Yeah, exactly. Patience is key here. Ulu waiting, watching.
This is not a fish. This is a boar, a wild boar. I don't want that.
Nope. They do have to go back, or at least respect the Storm Spirit who is pushing your tier 3 tower. Yeah, there goes the Magnus.
Keeping the Oh, he's gonna go in to try for a solo kill.
This would be great if Emo could get it. No.
Nope. Not enough
damage. Good try. Good try. That is a sheep stick reveal, though.
I don't think he could have killed any of the cores, to be honest, except for the supports with the Hex.
Yeah, you're definitely not killing this Bloodseeker, but I guess it's a good limit test, right? Like, how much damage can I do to this Magnus? Yeah. Like, okay, I can half-health this Magnus. We need someone else to do this a little bit more damage to him. I don't know. That's as much as I can maybe take out of that.
Yeah, or he was just trying to force TPs. I guess he felt like it was like a low-risk play, right? He could just ball away and escape anytime. And now here comes the smoke. This is what Yakult wants to be the final nail into the coffin here. Let's see if they can actually find an opening. Bristle is going to break the smoke. He knows somebody is nearby. And he has the aesthetic cap, you know, so he's going to be so difficult to kill.
They have Bloodseeker scouting out the Bristle. Dead shot. They didn't know, but they nailed that Bloodseeker. Up onto the high ground they go. This is the best place for them to possibly hold. They take the outpost as well so they can TP back in if things get hairy.
Yeah, you have to remember at this point, do not make the past mistakes, you know. Do not run up the high ground. Just wait on your vision. Be patient. Both sides are in a very, very precarious situation and neither wants to go to the other's vision, you know. Ulu, he's looking. Oh, he's revealed. Okay. Calmly backs off. I like it. I like the discipline. He's gonna go back in.
Yeah, there he goes. He's caught Ame. This is the beginning of
dead.
all. Ame.
He's down.
Back pops his BKB. Ulu is good and dead. He does have RP as well as buyback. He could
Chain
come
Force.
back into the
Storm is in
that's
trouble.
exactly what he'll do. Storm silenced up, but there's the rock to stop them in their tracks. They can't kill Ebo fast enough.
Oh, the Thunder
They've got
saves
the
him.
rupture on the bristleback, but once again, they can't kill the damn bristle. Willow is bought back as well. Bobica is chasing down Bloodseeker. Get back here, Erica. Show you how to play Muerta.
Well, at this point, the Bloodseeker kind of has, what, 3 lives? 1 life with BKB, 1 life with Satanic, 1 life with Bloodstone, and the 4th life with the Sunder.
Yeah.
Somehow the math
It's
checks
just
out.
becoming too much to deal with, yeah. Last tier 3 tower will fall to the illusion and the golem.
I think eventually you're just gonna lose the Rex to golems. And once the Warlock gets refresher, he's just gonna finish the game. Oh, actually he's not getting refresher. He's buying Lotus.
Once again, all the eggs in the Ame basket, right? This will also help out Emo from getting full to 0'd.
I am surprised he got Lotus. Well, I guess that helps against the Earth Spirit. I mean the Gremlin. But I would like.
There's 2
I would have
Raptors
loved to
online, right?
see
You need
a
to protect.
refresher. I just want him to drop all the rocks down, just run in, suicide, get another rock in a team fight, and just end the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that would
I
be...
mean, why not? You know?
That'd be a fantastic end. Yeah.
Because they're having trouble.
You know, you
hitting,
sold me.
They're having trouble hitting the buildings because the Bristleback is getting pushed around. He's getting bullied around with Skewer and Earth Spirit. TB is like waiting behind for a Sunder, so he's not hitting the towers. Storm is definitely not hitting towers. So they need someone to finish the job. I would volunteer myself if I'm the Warlock.
Yeah.
Just let me go, guys. I'll do
Yeah.
it. I'll get the refresher.
Boboka's going to be sitting here for a long time if
Yeah,
he
maybe he should
wants
do
to
it. Yeah,
wait
maybe.
for this Roshan.
Yeah, maybe Boca should do it. You know, he should try to end the game.
Yeah, maybe. 14 charges on that Pierce the Veil thanks to the shard, right? It was a lot of extra damage.
It is should be the final fight for the Roshan. I don't think Dire can give up this Rosh. There's no way. They give up the Rosh, then they might as well give up the base. They have to fight. Can't go down quietly.
But Seeker is alone under vision. Is TPing away? Big zip to stop it, maybe? No. Instead, a 5-man smoke. They've got to get back to the gate, like now, or else this fight could really devolve.
Let's count the buybacks here. So Dire has what? Lich buyback? And... no more. Oh
Yep.
no, only one.
That's it.
Oh no, Raiden has 4 buybacks.
No good way to get back into this fight, though.
Oh, Lich is running in. He's the only one that has buyback, so he's running in first. I like it, ZZQ.
Yeah, nice ward.
Oh,
Does he have,
he's not
doesn't
level
quite have
20.
Chain Frost on death. No, not quite.
He's not 20. Oh boy. He would kill to get level
feels
20.
unstoppable. Yeah, if you get 20, you just walk in, right? Like, you throw armor on yourself, you walk in, you play some wards.
Yeah, and you buy back and you come back again. Oh, he's going in. He's
Yeah,
body
'cause
initiating.
You're gonna need to. Yeah. that's an initiation. That's what you'd call it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call a body initiation. You just run in and tank.
Yeah. Like we said, does have buyback, but the rest of Titan forfeit the Roshan, it seems.
They have a wisdom rune. Give him the wisdom rune. Oh, come on. Well, at least let the Willow get it, you know, so Lich gets XP.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? That's straight. It's not like he was going to get 25 with that, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a report in my book.
Alright, who gets Axe here? Chanming?
Warlock.
Emo?
Come on.
Oh, Emo has, yeah, it's gotta be.
Bro, imagine if he actually went refresher and now he has axe on the Warlock. You just imagine that. He just ends the game, you know? There's like no way you stop the Warlock.
It's probably kicking himself a little bit for that one. But Ame's thanking him, right? You've got the praise.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we might not know in armies like just bugging. I need someone to buy me a Lotus.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it could be the exact opposite, right? It could be Ame like, hey, I need a Lotus right now.
Yeah, and reluctantly he buys a Lotus.
Yeah.
Lotus is not
Like
an
a good
item you.
support.
Lotus is not an item you buy willingly. I give you that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, they missed the roll. Bristle is so far up. That shot connects. Ame's just like hiding in these trees. There he is.
Oh, they don't get the skewer.
Ruptured, but they missed the skewer. Ame is just walking through, even though he's ruptured, he doesn't care. There's the second rupture onto Zeal. Zeal can just walk away now. He's done his job. He ruptured or he sundered the Bristleback.
Yeah, he needs
And
to buy back
down.
and sunder him again.
He just refresher rolled, got the BKB up again.
Oh, they find Tianming.
They've caught Tianming, but Tianming could always come back and just drop the rock. Perfectly chained the silence. There's one rock at least. They've missed another skewer. Very nice. Ulu Echo's gonna roll on out.
No one is hitting the base. The creeps are hitting the
No
throne.
one's hitting anything. Yeah, they need to respond to this. And instead, they're chasing after Ame. They send Echoes back. They've got another rupture. Ame left for dead. They've got him
Oh,
once.
Boboka's ending. He's hitting the base. Okay, they found him. He's gonna BKB. He's
This
gonna
is
hit.
what we want to see.
Oh, he's killing the Earth Spirit. He's the carry.
Here comes Emo. Oh my god, that is disastrous. No buyback on this Earth Spirit
One
either.
Rex down. Warlock buys back.
Oh my god.
The throne.
Shadowblade. There it is. Skewer into the
the
fountain. They
throne.
missed again. That's
Hit the throne.
embarrassing. Bobica, turn around. Yes, hit the throne. Do it. You're the carry of this game. Stunned up. BKB not available. 70 seconds. Hit the throne. Go, go, go. This
Oh,
game
Boboka,
is ending.
he ends
RP,
the game.
one more hit. The game is over.
Man,
Oh, what
why
an
why
end.
do you need carries when you have Boboka, you know?